So you guys will walk in to see Laddie absolutely giving her on which instrument you using? Viola?
Yeah, so I'm going with a viol and I have um a lute are my two preferred instruments. I'll switch depending on the song I'm singing and playing.
Okay. And you guys see, as you see here, everyone's got their drink going on, clapping along to the music, and the bartender will see you walk in. And, new customers, welcome. Can I get you anything?
Aaliyah looks to Yark
Yeah,
to see if he's gonna order.
yeah. Looks at the bartender, and it just goes quiet for a minute, seemingly caught off guard for whatever reason. He says, "Not at the moment. I was more so hoping to see if there's anything interesting going on in town, as I'll slot like a silver as well."
Something interesting, you say? Hmm. There's always something interesting going in town. I could give you a quick rundown of things I know. I do know more than the common person, of course, as the bartender. But that will cost you more than a silver, darling. If you buy a glass of wine, I'd be glad to share.
I'll take a glass then.
And how much is that?
Well, it depends what you want. And looks over to Ilya, who had said she wanted a glass of wine, and then back to you. You can get the Red Dragon Crush. It is unremarkable, but the staple drink. It's only 1 silver. Or you can get the Purple Grape Mash. Sorry, I got it backwards. Purple Grape Mash is the unremarkable one. And then there's the Red Dragon Crush, which is 5 silver each. It is much higher quality and will hit those taste buds, she says with a grin.
I'll take the dragon one.
Lovely, of course.
I pass for more silver.
Okay, 2 it is. And she'll pour you guys 2 wine glasses, hand them over. And she takes another look up at Laddie. And Laddie, I assume you're still just giving her.
Yeah, so what Laddie's doing is he's making his way from table to table as he sings just to gauge. I know when we last played last week, only one person seemed to be female in the northwest corner, only the one that asked me to play at a funeral tomorrow night.
Yeah.
The other people I know I had bought one round and I bought a second round for the bar. And I'm just trying to gauge their interest in my music. I'm moving around, going from table to table, smiling and nodding as I sing and play.
Now that you've gotten them all drinks and you've been kind of playing for a while and you've definitely showed off that you can play, they are more engaged and the people are looking at you more friendly. You do remember that the people here are all cookie cutter, basically like white humans, and they all look very similar, and they're not used to having people look different. So you imagine that that was possibly a factor, that you look a little different. You're obviously an outsider, and they were, whether it was cautious based on being defensive and careful, or whether it was just like kind of discrimination, you're not sure. But with buying drinks and with being happy and playing good music, you've noticed that they have taken a liking to you. And more people are starting to clap and enjoy. And the vibe, the atmosphere has definitely gone up since you've arrived.
Okay. So, yes, that's what I'm doing.
Perfect. And she walks up to Yark and Aliyah. So, you outsiders are what? Looking for fun activities here, I guess?
Yeah, anything interesting?
Well, I have some personal favors I could ask you that's quite interesting to me, and it would be interesting if nothing happens about it. Otherwise, there is a missing man. Another, I guess, personal favor, but anyways, he's a regular here. He's gone missing. His name is Udo, and I've never seen him. He's always present every night here, getting his drink. But it's been 2 days now, and he's missing. I'm gonna be starting to put up missing posters, because he was my highest paying customer. You might find him by the lake up in Lake Zarovich. And he has another house at the north end of the town, which is on the way actually to Lake Zarovich. He's a little bit of a wealthy man, so that's the nice area of the city. If you go head to the north, that's where you find most of the wealth. Other than that, our wine reserves have actually been getting low. The shipments didn't come in last week, and the one we expected this week again has not showed up. It is a wonder why we can't get them. So we'll ask if you find any missing wine shipments, please return them and perhaps figure out the source. Other than that, there is the festival coming up. It's in 4 days. If you want to attend, it might be fun. It is mandatory if you are here for the day of, or if you show up on that day. I'd advise going. It'll be your first time, and if you don't like it, maybe don't go next time.
Seems you don't have much of a choice.
If you just leave today and don't come back, you don't have to.
Oh, that it was that easy.
Oh, if only. Now, where do you guys rain from?
I guess I'll go. I'm saying, I'm from one town over.
Ah, Kresk or Barovia?
Perovia.
Ah, well, welcome. I hope we can help you here and you enjoy your time and get your lots of drinks.
Yeah. Kind of look around, looking at all the people, like all happy. Just like scanning the room, just getting the vibe. That everyone, seems to be in a good mood. It's no small help from my bard. Who's kind of just taking it all in.
You look around at everyone, and everyone kind of seems about pretty similar, except obviously there's the two hunter-looking gentlemen here, the two frat boy-looking guys here, who are being pretty loud and rowdy and definitely going along with the music, and they look like they've had drank way too much. They could be about 18. Icemark Irina sitting here. Icemark is like trying to stop her from drinking too fast, and she's just laughing and having a good time, and she keeps ordering more rounds. And the gentleman next to you is obviously very different. He looks like to be an elf with long, flowing blonde hair. And he kind of keeps to himself at the moment. He's just enjoying the music.
I don't think I have anything else particularly right now.
Okay. So yeah, the atmosphere, lively, vibrant. Danica asks you guys if you ever want more drinks, and we don't need to spend money or roleplay doing that. But it is getting later. You guys haven't had a long rest. Is there anything specific you guys want to do? Someone you want to talk to before resting time?
Yeah, I would like to talk to get to my notes. Is Tanya still there?
Istania.
Yeah, she's the one that hired me for her brother's funeral tomorrow night.
Ah, yes. She is. It is this lady right here.
After I play my last song, I'll approach her and ask her, what time is your brother's funeral? What kind of music are you looking to be played? And, I've never played at a funeral before. I don't tell her this. I'm just doing this out of character, so I'm not sure what I should ask her or charge her for doing it.
Well, it's going to be by the church at around 9:30 p.m. Actually, we have a at the church. There's an event in the evenings daily for people to be sorrowful. In this town, obviously, you're not. You know the rules. You can't express malicious unhappiness or too much sadness. So, in the church, in the evenings, we have this event where you are allowed to express those emotions. And afterwards, we have my father's proceeding. Yes, it's going to be late, but that was his wishes. It was going to be after we let out our negative emotions so that we can attend this event with though that already spent and we can be happy for his passing.
So what time do you need me there to perform? And how long do you want me to perform for?
It will be at 9:30 and only for a half hour. And we can compensate 20 gold. If that sounds okay.
You see as he's taking a swig of his drink, he nearly chokes on it, not thinking it would be that much, and that would be most acceptable.
It's the least we could do. It's chump change.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow night at the church for 9:30.
Thank you. I'm so very grateful.
I'll give her a bow.
She just nods her head back and raises her wine glass and goes to drink with her friends again. Actually, this gentleman here, the elf, is gonna lean towards Yarrick and just say, "Hey, you, with the hat. You say you're from the village of Barovia, yes?"
I turn to him and I slightly nod.
How was it there?
A lot more dreary than this place.
Yes, so I've heard. I've spent a little time there and I avoid it. But interesting that you're traveling with outsiders, obvious outsiders, and looks at Aaliyah with the ears. He glances up at the ears and then towards your face, Aaliyah.
I wave.
Where do you reign from?
High Crest.
Ah, a lovely place. I've been once.
Oh, you visited.
Of course, I've traveled everywhere. Nearly everywhere in the world. But now, now I'm here.
How long have you been
Why
here?
are you here?
I've been 2 years. And
Let me guess. You got stuck here like the rest.
you could say that. Yes. Oh, the dreadfulness. Cannot go home. I can't adventure anymore. Good thing I've already adventured and I have all my stories that I can share as my, you know what the bards do.
You've been there for 2 years. I look at him. Does he look like a? Does he look like he studies the arcane?
Roll a perception. That the way you worded it makes me say perception.
Sure. Okay.
Because you said, does he look like?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Fair enough.
He's got a cane and these kind of robes. Nothing really stands out as magical. But yeah. Oh, I am sorry. The name is Rictavio. It's a pleasure to meet you all. If you ever need any bard services, you can talk to me. I have a traveling circus as well.
A traveling circus? That's so much fun.
Yes, it is very nice. I ask you just not to touch my wagon without me knowing, and all will be well. But if you need my services, it is a wagon. It travels with me, and we do many services.
Well, I'd like to see what animals you have.
Oh, only the best. But that's a secret for later.
Right.
Are you going to perform at the festival?
I sure am. I have a large beast. It is tamed, not to worry, but keep that a secret.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Can't wait to see it.
I look forward to you seeing it. I assume you'll be at the festival then.
I think so.
Yes.
It'll be fun.
Yes, it should be. After 2 years, these festivals, they do get a little stale. But, he whispers that. But, I've, come to like this town. What,
I
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I whisper to him and I say, yeah, this sound certainly is something. I saw that they had uh, um, children on the stocks merely for being unhappy. You know anything about what happens to them behind the scenes?
Well, there is some things that your family cannot do, and sometimes, based on the severity, your family gets punished for the actions of the parents, or vice versa. It is, I think, to send the message that the group is more important than the individual in this town. Higher taxes, all that sort.
Yeah, that's truly awful.
Yes, but well, that's the nature of this town, and as outsiders, well, not you, sorry, Yark, but as outsiders, we need to get accustomed to it. I guess we have no choices. We're stuck here forever. And, and we'll ask, also looking at over Laddie there, and say, what has brought you all here? Why do we venture?
Is he asking all of us or just those two?
All of us.
Oh, okay. Yark would just say survival.
Quite important.
To become a famous musician.
A famous musician, you say? Well, I would normally say you'd be in competition with this bard right here, pointing at himself. But I'm not much of a musician, so you don't have too much competition. These Vistani, though, you should actually. Okay, I'll say this quieter. The Vistani are very good at playing music. If you really want some competition, head to the Vistani camps. There's one just southwest of here, really close, and one far southeast. I'm sure you must have passed by it if you were on your way from the village of Barovia, but I will warn you, the people of this town and the Vistani really don't like each other. So,
Yeah, we came from the camp that was southwest of here. Met a Madame Eva.
southeast.
Southeast, okay. And just a day ago, earlier today, I believe. We left there this morning.
Well, how was your stay there?
It was great.
I'm surprised.
Why?
These Vistani, they are evil.
Ooh, that's a strong word.
Got that right. The fact that the Wasani don't like this town, all the better.
I'd say that this town doesn't like them. And they are justified. The Vistani are not to be trusted. But if you looking
Agreed.
looking over at Laddie, he says, But if you do want to embarrass someone and overcome your competition, perhaps embarrass one of them there.
They seem pretty friendly to me.
It is a mask. They serve no one but you know who.
Do you have a room in this hotel, or do you have your own living arrangements?
I do. I've been here for about a year now. Before that, I was staying up in Kresk. It's a nice, quiet town.
I'd like to speak with you sometime, maybe after the festival.
Lovely. I am always open for conversation.
Oh, not my head.
And Danica walks over and says, "Oh, so I hear you're asking about rooms, I see. Are you looking to order? We happen to have one large one ready for you."
Yes, we'll take a room, please.
Lovely. That'll just be 2 gold for the night.
Do you have a small room, single bed?
We have actually one large one with 4 beds and 2 rooms with 2 beds each. Perhaps I get you those rooms.
I just would like a room for myself, please. I'll pay.
Okay, that will be 1 gold and 1 silver for the smaller rooms. Sorry, 1 gold, 5 silver.
I'll do the same.
Okay. And looks over at Aaliyah. And are you bunking with them, or would you like the large room all to yourself?
I'll just stay with one of them. Who can I stay with?
Probably best you stay with Laddie.
Okie dokie.
And she looks over at Laddie expectantly. Like, how does he respond?
He doesn't have a problem with it. He's obviously more acceptable to have Aaliyah than Yarick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And she says, "Well, that is it then. One gold, 5 silver from Yarick and Laddie, please."
And I'll pay it.
Cool.
And I'll hand over my green bottle and have her fill it with wine and whatever that costs.
Do you want the good stuff or the cheap stuff?
I'll only drink the good stuff. if
Oh,
possible.
perfect. Then you another 5 silver.
All right.
And she's going to say, first of all, she goes under the desk, opens the drawer, pulls out some keys, puts 2 keys in front of you. These are the keys. To get up to your rooms, you go outside the door you came, head to the north, and turn the corner. There should be a staircase heading up, and it'll take you to a balcony that shows you to your rooms. They will be nice and cozy. If they're not clean, let me know.
Thank you so much.
Works for me.
Of course. And there's a staircase in here, but that is not the direction you're going. Cool. And you guys see Irina is like absolutely like obliterated right now. And Ismark's a little tipsy, but she's like singing some old folk tunes, which Yarick you actually recognize. It's like a traditional one from the village of Barovia. And Ismark is just irritated. And he says, "Okay, time for bed." Go ahead.
Yeah, you two don't look to be in a good way. I'll escort you to your rooms.
Oh, that's really not necessary. I should be able to take her, but if you'd like, you could come with us, yes.
I'm not my head in the
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
They start making their way up.
I'll start also heading out in the direction that we were told to go to the rooms.
Same.
Same.
Okay, cool. So it's out the doors to the north. There's a staircase. and then I can move you guys. Why are your guys' tokens acting up?
I don't know.
Actually, they get the large room then, because that's the only one left.
Yep.
So this is currently overlooking the area below. And as you kind of walk to your rooms, you see Danica, the barkeep, looking up, and she just gives you guys a smile and a nod. And you guys have these 2 rooms here.
I'll
Cool.
take this one, just so I'm close to them. But yeah, I'll take this one. And what I'm gonna do is a little bit later, once everyone's situated, I'm going to set up some bell tripwires. So if anyone tries to come in during the night to their room, it'll ring a little bell in my room.
Okay.
When me and Laddie get into our room, I'm gonna make sure the door is closed behind us, and then I'm gonna go up to him and like, in a not super loud tone, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, Laddie, so something kind of weird happened when we were at the church, and I just feel like I gotta let you know, this town is weird. So like when we were at the church, we were talking to the priest dude, and he was all like, "Oh, nothing undead can step foot here. It's like sacred and all this stuff." And I was like, "Well, that doesn't make sense because obviously, like, Yarg is here. So like something's not super adding up. Something's super weird about that." But yeah, that's what happened at the church. And also I got a free book.
And while you're telling him this, he's unpacking his pack, and you see him pull out these wooden stakes and a dagger. And he's, as you're talking, he's basically sharpening the wooden stakes.
Oh my gosh, are you getting into whittling? That's so cool.
No, for protection against, you know,
Oh,
vampires. Yarick.
yeah. Well, not
Doru.
Yard, but yeah, Doru makes sense because he did try to kind of kill us.
Yeah.
But this town is so weird. I like don't know if the priest believes what he said is true or if he like knows he's lying or not. But whenever they do that weird like mourning thing at before the funeral tomorrow, I think we should go to that as well and just kind of see what's up with that.
So he says no undead are allowed in the town or the church area. Is that what he? I'm trying to. Maybe I misunderstood what you said originally about what the priest said.
DM. I'm looking at my notes to try to remember.
It was the church area.
The church area.
No undead allowed in the church area. Okay.
But we were in the church.
But you're not undead. Oh.
But yeah, Yarg was in the church.
And when you say that, you see him start. He's really gone to town on pointing that stake at that point. Yeah. Well, maybe he's lying then.
Yeah. I'm gonna start to read this book that I was given about the Morning Lord and just kind of start reading this.
And as I empty my pack, I'm gonna pull out that doll I took from the haunted house. That was covered with cobwebs. And I'm looking at the label. I know it said something about Blinskies or Blinkies or something like that.
You're looking at what story?
The doll I pilfered from the haunted house.
Mm-hmm. It says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Okay.
Aaliyah looks at that and shudders. She forgot that thing existed.
But to check out this place as well while I'm here. Remember, we should have asked that elven chap that claims to be a bard. if he knows or if he's come across the missing girl from Barovia with the purple dress.
Oh, Gertruda.
Gertruda. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta inquire about her, I guess, when we come across these strangers. They might be able to help us out. I'd like to help Boris out since he helped us out at the haunted house.
Yeah. There's a lot of missing people. I mean, there's Gertruda, there's that guy Udo that
Yep.
they told us about. There's also all the tarot stuff. Honestly, I feel like I just need to like make a list of everything that has been brought up in the last few days. This is a lot.
Actually, I'm gonna give you guys a collaborative Excel spreadsheet. If you're a spreadsheet person, go for it. Edit it as much as you want. I just need to prepare it. That might take a few minutes, but I'll do that while you guys are role playing or whatever.
That would be awesome.
After I finish sharpening the stakes, I'll offer one to Aaliyah. Would you like one of these for your protection?
Do you think this classifies as a dagger so they won't get mad at me for having like a weapon that I didn't like say I had on the sheet thing?
Yeah, I mean that's what DM Vaughn told me between sessions, that it would be classified as a dagger.
Okay, then cool. I'll take one. I don't know if I will use it, but you know what? Maybe it'll come in handy.
Never be too careful. This strange place.
Yeah, the donkey head thing really threw me off earlier. That was interesting.
Yeah.
So what's the game plan for tomorrow then? Like the funeral and the morning stuff isn't until the evening. So we have like the full day.
Yeah, I was going to stop at a I'm going to go check out this Blinsky place where this doll was apparently purchased from. Maybe we'll learn something there about Gertruda or this Udo guy. Maybe he's in the same area. Who knows? And probably gonna go stop by the blacksmith, the smithy, and give me a hammer so I can drive the stake into a vampire a lot easier. That's all I got planned.
Okay. Seems like productive things. So are you picturing holding like a stake in one hand and then getting the hammer and like kind of like in the way that you like hammer a nail into a wall, like doing that to undead?
So the way I pictured it, and I grab my pillow, and I'll say, I'll stab him with the stake, and I'll pretend like I have a hammer in my hand, and I'll swing the hammer down onto the stake after it's stabbed into the vampire. I'll do it animated, and just
Oh.
keep driving it in until it kills it. That's what the Vistani told me that would be a good deterrent.
But like how many hits does it take?
Oh, I don't know. It might not work at all. It might take one hit. It might take a dozen. Guess we'll have to wait and see, but
I'm kind of hoping we don't run into any more vampires. Like the last one was kind of difficult.
and I'll look at you and I said that's the reason why I didn't want to run with Yarick. He has those
Well,
teeth. I can't
yeah.
stay awake all night like you and meditate and have the possibility of being alerted. Just don't trust him.
Well, I mean, I think he hasn't really done anything to show that he's untrustworthy yet. Doro kind of showed us right off the bat that he was not trustworthy. But I mean,
And
did
yet,
they? I mean, but if you think about it, anybody could just as easily, like human or not, just come up and kind of stab you in the back if they wanted to. I don't know. I just don't think being undead is the best marker of if someone is trustworthy or not. If they're being mind controlled, then 100% probably untrustworthy. But just like for something you can't really change about yourself, it wasn't really like their fault in the first place that they're undead. I just think trustworthiness is kind of something completely different than that.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to preserve his brother, the vampire that was trying to kill us. Can't creatures like that can't be allowed to live. This Doru could pop up anywhere, anytime.
I actually wonder about that because like Doru 100% seems kind of like under control of like, bad stuff and was going to kill us, but Yarick's fine. So I was kind of wondering like what's the difference there? Like there's got to be something different between the two with how they've acted like this.
Yeah, good question. Don't know. All I know is don't trust things with long fangs in this part of the world. The only thing I trust with fangs right now is Oscar. I'm not too sure that Yarick is not feeding off of that poor dog.
Do you think Oscar would still like be following him if like he was like I don't know, man. He's probably not. I can't imagine it.
I hear vampires have guardians that are wolves and dogs and hounds from hell. So could be his protector.
Oh, that's actually like really, really cute. Like if every vampire just kind of has like a dog companion, like kind of it's like makes me kind of want to be a vampire, right? No?
My eyes are wide when you say that. I was like, maybe I should get my own room.
You don't want a dog companion? I mean, I have Jack. Jack is the best, but dogs are cute.
Yeah, where's Jack right now?
Where I am assuming he's still on my shoulder, but his little marker is not with me.
Jack. Oh, actually, when you had arrived at this tavern, Jack will look up and see 10 other ravens roosting, or ravens sitting at the top of this inn, and he's gonna fly up there. And you'll notice Jack has a little white little tint on one of his wings, so you can tell him apart from the rest. And he sits up there and starts squawking to the rest of the ravens and looks down at you and squawks.
Okay, I give him a nod and say, just come into bed when you're ready.
You see, if I get my own room, and it's protection because vampires can't enter a living space without being welcomed. So
But is that real? Have we ever welcomed Yarick into like rooms that we've shared before? I think
What?
Homeboy has just kind of been walking through.
If he knocks on a door, I won't
Is
allow him in.
You know what? Does it have to be like specifically spoken? If like the act of opening the door mean you're allowed in, or does you have to be like you may enter?
Well, I'm not a expert on vampire customs, so I'm learning as I go and getting information like I got from the Vistani, and this was one of the things that they told me. Running water, sunlight, wooden stakes, and as long as you don't give them permission to enter, they can't enter willingly.
Interesting. So we should just find a river, and then if we find a vampire, just kind of like give them a good kick into the river.
Perfect.
Solid plan. Okay, well, I'm actually like pretty hurt from earlier, so I'm gonna meditate now.
And I'll drink some more wine and pass out.
Okay. Any details on what's going on with you, Yark, tonight, or is it just bedtime?
Like I said, I'm setting up the bell,
Mhm.
little tripwire thing. So like the bell is gonna be like in my room. So like if someone opens the door, it'll like the bell will ring. Other than that, I guess I probably like take a quick like night stroll just to see if I see anything interesting in the city. But other than that, gonna hit the hay.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and long rest, and congratulations, you're level 4.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to post the collaborative spreadsheet in Wednesday resources here. Oh, I posted it twice. Go ahead and edit that however you would like.
Yeah, can someone please be the note taker?
I got y'all.
I appreciate that.
I
Okay,
love an Excel
so
spreadsheet.
Let's.
let's see. Oh, do we have a rule of like we can choose the ASI we want 4 feet, or no, was that a different game?
A rule for what, sorry?
When we take a feat, can we choose the ASI, or am I thinking of a different game?
An ASI?
Yeah, like when you get a feat, it'll give you like a +1 to a stat. I'm trying to remember if you allowed us to pick which stat we want the buff to go to, or if I'm thinking about a different game.
That's a different game. That's news to me, so.
Gotcha. All right.
Since we're leveling up and there's that whole spreadsheet, we're an hour in. Let's do our break now, why don't we? Because that'll give you time to level
Yeah.
up, deal with the spreadsheet if you guys want. Let's take 10 minutes. If so that's another thing. Is 10 minutes too long for you guys, or would you rather do 5 minutes or somewhere in between? We can kind of flex it around, whatever your
I
preferences
think
are.
10 is good.
10's good.
Yeah, 10's fine.
Cool. We'll do 10s, and cool. I'll be right back really quick. I'm gonna make myself another coffee. I've discovered I am shamelessly reliant on coffee. If I don't drink a coffee, I'm miserable all day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Good thing it's cheap if you make it at home. BRB.
Laddie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have suggestion?
As a spell, no.
No, okay. I might take it. I know
Okay.
suggestion is like a quintessential bar spell. I just want to make. I didn't want to double dip on you.
Sure. No, I don't have it.
But invisibility is good too.
I got that.
Oh, you got invisibility? Okay, then I'll just take suggestion. Perfect. I mean, suggestion is a vampire coded ability. I can't lie. So I shall grab it.
Quite effective.
Oh yeah. They also buffed it in 2024 for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like it was already a good spell.
Mm-hmm.
It's not broken now, but it's just very good.
Oh, it is about time. I was watching this Excel sheet get put in excitement. Um, so you guys are long rested. You're level 4, and you hear ravens cawing outside. And Aliyah, your raven did not come to this room. And last time you saw it, it was sitting up top, on top of this bar. And you still have spells, I think, to pick out on your level up. Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
You talking to me?
No, Laddie actually has a bard level 2 spell to select.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that right now.
'Kay.
I'm trying to pick invisibility, but for whatever reason it won't let me. Select spell. Invisibility. Right there. Save. It won't let me do it. I'm not sure why. I mean, it's approved. Board second level.
Weird. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe you already have it?
No, I have mirror image.
Oh,
When
I got that one too. It's so good.
Yeah, let me get on it.
It won't let you pick anything.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
I don't know. We could probably just manually input or something.
Will it let me get out of?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. All right.
So it let you move on without adding that last spell, correct?
Yes, it looks like it. Let me look at my spells, make sure.
Yeah, you only have one second level spell of mirror image.
And it looks like it didn't give me the rest.
Go ahead and just drag the spell in from the compendium.
Okay.
And so you guys sleep pleasantly in this town. Except Yarrick.
Yeah.
Yarrick, overnight, your eyes open to see a shadowy figure standing over top of you. You quickly look at your trap, and it is not triggered. You look up back at this figure, and it's got glowing red eyes and a sharp, serrated white teeth start grinning on him. and you wake up. You're not sure if it was a dream or a vision or if it was real. But you wake up, heavy breaths, and you look over and your window is open.
Yeah, I don't like that. He kind of like wakes up, and like as he's about to try and swipe at the figure, with his claws, it just disappears, and I realize I'm awake. There's no one there. I felt a presence, or I saw a presence. The trap is untriggered, and the window is open, and I kind of like rub my head, like a bit dazed as I rush towards the window and look out.
You look out to see no sun, but a sea of fog ahead of you, blocking out any sunlight. It looks to be a slight overcast day, but from you're looking out towards the front of this tavern, and you can see people walking by, going about their day-to-day business, and everything looks totally normal.
Yeah, he'll just stare out the window for a second, a bit bewildered as to what just happened. And he'll kind of grit his teeth. He'll kind of like he'll reflexively touch like his neck and see if there's anything different.
You don't feel
You like
anything
it?
different, no.
Nothing different.
Hmm.
It like just looks at his hands for a second. He tries to like shake himself off of it, but it's just he's just even more wary, and on guard than before. A bit jittery as he like comes out of the door.
And you guys awaken to smell bacon.
Yum. I will get up and get dressed, put on my fine clothing. I was probably sleeping in some sort of long johns overnight, so I'm gonna put on my fine clothing and grab my gear and make my way downstairs. I don't. I'm assuming Aaliyah is. She's probably no longer in a trance.
Yeah, I've probably been up for a while reading that book, I guess Bible of the Morning Lord.
You smell that bacon?
Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna like beeline out the door.
I
Okay.
will follow.
And when you step outside, you can see over the balcony, and you look down, and you can see not Danica, but there's a gentleman behind the bar this time, and you see Ismark and Irina, and also Rictavio sitting at the bar. And I'll move you guys. And you see this guy. I didn't introduce him, did I?
No.
Not that I remember.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think I did. Which I was thinking, why didn't I? It's usually I do right away. Anyways, he's standing there, arms crossed, and looks at you. New faces. Welcome. Care for some breakfast?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sure.
All right, that'll just be 1 gold each. And Octavio, actually, these lovely people here, they spent the night, and spending the night gives them complimentary breakfast, right? Oh yes. I did not know you were staying. It is complimentary. I'll be 1 sec. And he walks in the back.
Yeah, it just says like a sigh of relief. The guy just says mumbles under his breath. 1 gold. This place is sure is expensive.
Octavio just looks over and says, well, that's actually not that expensive. I'll tell you this because I'm from the outside. You know this. I don't need to say that again, but things are expensive here. You could say their economy is shit. But the wages are good.
I
And
guess.
Erwin comes out with 3 plates. It's got what looks like some sort of egg, some sort of meat, and potatoes. And he plops it down for you guys wherever you guys sit, and just kind of stands there, leans on the bar. So, what are the plans for the day?
I guess I want to see what the townspeople think. They seem to be quite happy outwardly, but I can tell that everything doesn't appear to be as it seems. So I just want to get to know the locals.
People are happy. Sometimes it's rough, of course. That is the nature of Borovia, but this town is safe, and we do what we can. The name is Erdwin Mardikov. It is a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aaliyah.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Laddie. Erwin, could you maybe direct me to the nearest blacksmith and a place called Blinsky?
Actually, most of the shops, almost all of them, are at the southeast in Arasek's stockyard, the shopping area. There's a few at the town square. You can find Alejandro's shop at the northeast side of town if you're into scrolls and books and potions and whatever, what that sort. Blinsky, he's actually really close. You just go outside, go take a left, head north, and you should see it on your right.
And I'm sorry, the smithy, is that one close by here?
Yeah, that's RSX Stockyard at the southeast, where
Okay.
all the rest of the shops are, except for Alejandro's at the northeast.
I'm actually just looking for a simple hammer. I'm not sure if you have one lying around that I can buy off of you, an extra one.
Like a hammer, not like a weapon, right?
No, just a hammer.
Oh, we don't have any extras. I need mine for my tools. I've got some repairs in the back shed. But you head to the general store, he should have it.
Perfect. And I'll eat my breakfast.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'll eat my breakfast and I'll just tell the group. Oh wait, the festival was today, right? Out of character.
No, 3 days from now.
Oh, it's 3 days from now. Okay. All right. Yark will look to you two, and he'll say, let's meet back here at around uh 3 o'clock in case maybe you'll find something interesting. I'm
Okay,
just
sounds
gonna
good.
go out.
And is Arena's gonna look over and say, 3 o'clock? I'll do the same then. I want to do a little shopping and say hello to locals, visit the church, and Ismark here wants to visit the burgomaster. So, I don't know what you guys are all doing, but we have our own little agenda. But I wanted to go shopping for silks and very cool jewelry. I've never seen such wonderful stuff here. Ismark is going to take me there. Is it that's right? And it's on you, right? He just rolls his eyes. Of course, of course.
I wouldn't mind tagging along with you guys if y'all don't mind stopping at this place, Blinsky's, and allowing me to maybe scoop up a hammer at the general store.
Oh, I'll come too. I want to go shopping.
We could, yes, we could do a joint shopping. I like that. I would love to spend more time with you all.
Yeah, I'll probably catch up with you at the Burgomasters later.
What time would you suggest? Because that is my destination. I'm simply letting Arena get hers done.
How about 1 o'clock? That sound good?
That sounds pleasant. It's what, 9 o'clock now? and gives us our time to do our own individual things around town, get accustomed here, buy what you need, sell what you need, and we'll meet at 1 at the Burgomaster's, if that works for everyone.
Works for me.
Wonderful. And
Sounds like a plan.
Rictavio is like gonna say, well, since I'm awkwardly sitting here in this between you all over the table, I keep forgetting he's not supposed to have a Barovian accent. Oh, wrong music. It changed for no reason. So I'm going to try and use my normal voice because it's supposed to be a normal voice, but I always forget. He's gonna say, well, since I'm awkwardly sitting between you guys, I've been listening in, and you sound like you have a wonderful day ahead of you. If you do head over to Blinsky's, make sure you say hi to Piccolo.
Who's
Piccolo.
Piccolo?
Oh, he's a good friend.
Okay, sounds good.
And here, make sure to hand him some of this. And he's gonna hand you a bag, and it looks like it's got like mixed fruits and nuts. It's a little trail mix. He says to you, it's a little trail mix. He really likes this trail mix. So
Okay, I'll take the trail mix.
cool. And he's gonna get up and say, well, I have a busy day ahead of me. If you don't mind, I have some friends to meet, things to do, babies to kiss, hands to shake. You know how it goes. Or I guess hands to kiss, babies to shake. Well, yeah. And he just stands up, grabs his stuff, and looks back quickly towards Laddie and says, so you said the night prior, before your friends showed up, you wanted to entertain, correct?
Yes.
Well,
That's why I came here.
well, you've entertained, and you can only do so much in this tavern. What is next? Because you can't quite leave this place. You can't leave Barovia. What do you plan next?
Well, I was told that this is prime place to become famous. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, it is the prime place to get famous, but it's only so much you can do, and it is a dangerous place. I would suggest, what if there was a chance to leave Barovia?
Well, why would I do that?
To be stuck in this dreary place the rest of your life? I don't think you understand the gravity of this, even this village.
I mean,
He's right.
I hardly,
Kind of speaks up.
I hardly suffered a scratch since I've been here.
I've suffered a lot, actually. I get hurt
Well,
very often.
yeah, Leah can understand. She has suffered a lot. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess I would like to leave eventually, but I'm sure there's more places. As you mentioned, a place called Kresk. You know, they have a lively tavern that needs an entertainer to perform. There's a festival here that I'll be entertaining the entire village or the entire city of Valaki in a couple of days.
Yes. The reason I left Kresk and I haven't been back is they actually don't have a tavern.
Oh,
So, yes.
Tragic.
I know, dreadful. Who would have guessed a town with no tavern? First thing you do when you go somewhere is the tavern. So what do you do? What do I do when I go there? Right?
so what you're saying is I'm at the end of the road when it comes to places to perform.
Yes. This is all there is for you here. So I ask, if you could leave Barovia, would you do what it takes?
Possibly eventually I would. Um, Not prepared to leave now. Just got here a couple of days ago. What would it take for me to leave? What are you trying to get at?
I don't know. I'd like to leave someday. It's been 2 years. I was curious of this place, and now I'm stuck here, and I got bored after a very short time, and I would love to just go home. But I'm just curious of what you guys thought.
We've been here
I
about
would. Oh, sorry.
3 days, and you've been here 2 years. I could see. I wouldn't want to. I don't know if this type of place I'd want to stay for 2 years, but I would mind staying for a little bit of time.
Yes, it has its charm. It certainly does. You're not wrong. And I hope that someday we can leave.
I've been okay.
No, go ahead.
Yark will say, I've been here for my whole life, and I would like to leave here someday, but there's still something I have to do. This place isn't some holiday. I don't think you understand what you've gotten yourselves into.
He looks towards you, Yark, and he casts the spell message.
Uh-huh.
And you hear him say to you, "Is it Strahd you would like to defeat?"
I'll cast a message back and I'll say
You don't need to cast it.
actually I don't need to, yeah, true. I'll just reply back and I'll say, of course. What else? What else could there possibly be?
He replies back with, "Quite brave of you to say that so openly. What if I were a spy of Strahd?" And this is all in message, so it's not out loud, because I just said the word Strahd, right?
Yeah.
And then he says, "However, I am not his. You are lucky that I am not so. I am in line. That is all I can say. At least at this moment."
I would say, I would cast a message back on him, and I would say, Straw. I won't say Straw. I'll say the devil is is a is a trickster. I'm sure he has eyes and ears all across this land. You would just say that you being a spy, I don't think that's something you would need.
Oh, he has spies everywhere. As he starts leaving. And then he stops with a message. And he looks back at you all. And just smiles. And does a quick little curtsy. "I hope everyone has a pleasant day. If anyone would like to reach me when I'm not in town, you can find me at my tower at the northwest end. Or outside the city to the northwest. Follow the road to Lake... what's it called? Shit. It's what I thought it was. Lake Baratok. You'll find a tower on a lonely little island. That is where you can find me if I'm suddenly missing. I would love to have you over for some tea." Smiles and starts leaving and just waves. "Farewell, my friends."
Yark waves back. I definitely do plan on following up on him.
What's the name of that lake?
Lake Baratok. Baratok.
Got it.
Well, let's not waste daylight. I'm gonna start walking out the door.
Is Mark and Arena join you?
I think we're going with.
Oh, right. Yark goes on his own.
Yeah, I'm going on my own. Yeah, until we go to the Burgomaster.
Okay. So Yark departs, and it's just you four now. They'll look at you two and just say, "Well, if everyone's ready, we can begin our shopping spree, I guess."
I'll link arms with Arena and go, I'm ready.
She is gleaming, smiling ear to ear. Oh, you don't even need to ask if I'm ready. Let's go. And you guys start departing as well. Correct? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Sometimes I say things in your behalf, and I'm like, wait, what if they don't want to?
Yeah.
So the four of you will be going to, what was it, Blinsky's first?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
the closest, yeah.
Cool. We'll start with that, and then we can go to, oh, why is this token not here? And then we can go to Yark and see what he's doing.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So you guys follow his instructions and start going left, which leads you north, and it'll just right. It is this house here with the orange roof. And I'll start reading out what y'all will see. We love Blinskys. Ooh, also new music. You see a cramped shop that has a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see a jumbled display of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." And I will take you there. Oh, and as you had left, Aliyah, your Raven, Jack, right? Lands on your shoulder.
Did you have a nice night out with your friends, Jack?
Ah!
Perfect.
I'm going to give you your own token. Did I already do that?
Yeah, there was a token. I think it's like a street away. I can see it.
I found it. All right. So you go to open the door, and you hear, "Welcome, welcome, all new customers. Yes, come in, come in. Yes, yes, yes. We have plenty of toys here." And you look inside to see a large man. He looks very plump and happy and joyous. He's got like a jester outfit, and sitting on his shoulder is a monkey.
Aaliyah's jaw drops.
DM, if you could, does this guy resemble the guy that was described to us by Madame Eva as to who Aaliyah was going to marry?
What I was expecting you to say.
Oh, that's so funny.
I remember he was wearing a colorful outfit with a mustache and a
Mhm.
floppy hat. Is what is if I think I'm remembering correctly.
You're correct.
And I nudged Aaliyah. I said, "I think we found your husband."
And I look at him and I say, dude, this is the ally from the tarot reading. What are you talking about?
Ally.
Aaliyah's in, yeah, entertaining man with a monkey.
Oh.
I look at him, I'm like, the husband thing completely like flew out of her mind. She forgot all about it.
I literally laughed because I briefly did as well. I'm so glad you reminded me. Thank you. But yeah.
Um, I'll approach him and I'll greet him and say, "Name's Laddie. I want to. I came across this doll back in Barovia, and I pull it out of my backpack and show it to him. I says, "Is this one of your creations?"
Oh, yes, of course. This is one of my... I made quite a few of these back in the day. It is a very, very good toy. It's sold a lot, but I haven't made one in quite some time. Quite a few years, actually. It's an older model. Do you need repairs? I can see the stitching is on. It's quite dirty and dusty. Oh, not very well taken care of. You need to take better care of your toys.
Sure. I mean, how much would it cost to repair?
Oh, not very much. It will just I'll charge you 2 silver. I can get it done really, really quick.
And I'll hand it to him, and I'll peruse the store and see what else they got, what else he's got to sell, or what other things I see.
I'll ask, what's the monkey's name?
Oh, this little guy, his name is Piccolo.
I have something for you. And I'll take out the trail mix. And I was like, I was supposed to give this to Piccolo.
And it jumps towards you, and it starts like scratching at you the bag.
Okay, yeah. I just give it, I hand it over, like, it's all yours.
He starts jumping, and then he starts eating, and you see him just chomping down. He looks pleased.
Glad you like it.
And Laddie, with your look around, I put in notes some of the toys that you'll see. And Irina's talking with Ismark, and Irina's very tranced with this one headless doll and doesn't really look at the rest yet.
Now that I've given this to Piccolo, I'll see Arena entranced, and I'll go over and be like, "What you looking at?"
Oh, look at this! Look at this little doll. It's headless, yes, but look at all these detachable heads. You could do so many cool things. They're kind of creepy, but
I'm going to approach and grab the doll that looks remarkably like Irina and bring it on over to her.
the one that looks like Irina is directly in front of Blinsky. You go to grab it.
Yes.
He grabs it first. He sees you approaching and looking at it, and he'll grab it before you even get there and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, this one's not for sale." And he quickly goes to put it in his drawer.
Okay.
When I was standing in front of him, did I see it?
You would have.
I'm gonna pivot, and I'm gonna grab Arena's arm and be like, "Arena, come over here," and bring it back over and be like, "Did that doll that you had remind you of anybody?" And I'm just gonna like point at her.
He looks and his jaw drops. Wow. The resemblance is uncanny. Incredible. Ah, he pulls it out. Looks at it, looks at her. Wow, I must be a fortune teller.
When did you make this doll?
Oh, I made this 2 days ago.
Just like something you just came up with, just out of nowhere?
It was a special order.
A special order from who?
Yes, I'm sorry, that is a customer secrecy. I cannot tell you.
Oh, Arena, aren't you curious as well? I mean, maybe it's like from a secret admirer or something.
She just is like looking at it awkwardly, and her eyebrows are arched down. And she's just like, I don't know what to think. Yes, it looks like me, but it is still just a doll. Perhaps we're overthinking it, or You made this 2 days ago, but we came here yesterday, and I've never met him in my life. So I don't know. This is strange.
Well, Mr. Belinsky, how did you know how to make it? Like, did they give you a picture? Did you get like written instructions on exactly what they wanted the doll to look like?
I'm so sorry. Customer confidentiality. I cannot tell you. All of my custom orders are guaranteed confidentiality, no matter who makes the order. I do apologize.
Okay.
Tell me about this ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strad von Zarovich.
You cannot say that word here. Please, please, not in my store. You're putting me
All
at
right.
risk.
That looks like SVZ.
You think it looks like him? Oh, I think it just looks like a vampire. You know, I just made that, how I envision a vampire looking. Very, very creepy. And all these creepy things, it's to get the children to accustomed to, like, scary things, but obviously it's not very kind sometimes. So you give the kids when they're growing up and they've got these, dolls and they look scary. So when they grow up, they don't get scared.
May I? And I'm gonna see if I can try to operate the puppet.
Oh, you are very good. Oh, roll a performance. Wow, you are so good. You could run shows with this thing.
So I'm sitting there going, "Mwahaha! I want to suck your blood."
Wow. He starts clapping. Just for that, I give you discount. Instead of 9 silver, 8 silver for that.
And I will tell him, here's 2 gold. If you would mind sharing who the customer is of that other doll that looks like my friend here.
No can do. I'm sorry. Customer secrecy. Roll a persuasion, though.
24.
He's like tapping his finger on the desk. I really cannot tell you, but
I'll throw another gold.
Okay, look. It is a gentleman. He's been ordering this for quite some time. I make one every week. I have for the last 15 years. I cannot tell you, but that is what I can tell you.
Every week you make the same doll for the last... How many years?
15.
15.
Irina, how old are you again?
24.
Every week for 15 years. So what you're telling me is this guy's got 52 dolls times 15 is purchased?
Perhaps. I don't know what he does with them. But again, customer secrecy. I apologize. It is customer confidentiality.
I totally get that. The doll has always just looked like this, though. 15 years.
Well, back in the day, it was like a younger version. Like it was getting older,
So, like, 15 years ago when you started doing this, it would have looked like a 9-year-old girl?
Why 9? Around that, yes, but...
Okay. Awesome. That's not disturbing at all.
Oh, I don't know. He just asks. He pays good money, actually. And, yeah. But if you guys want some custom-made orders, I can do that for you as well. I could make you the same doll. Now I can see the real person. Or at least I think. I don't know. This is weird. You are right. I don't know.
Every week? Wow.
Yes, it is good income. Helps pay for the mortgage.
Yeah, seems like very steady source of income. I guess that person is going to be coming to pick it up pretty soon then, if you've just made it.
Oh, you are funny. I'm not telling you that.
Okay.
Irina,
No worries.
I'll ask Irina, do you want a doll of yourself?
Actually, yeah. Yes, that would be. Is that weird?
I think if you're the one who's getting it, it's not weird. It's a little weird when somebody else is getting it.
Uh,
Once a week.
yeah,
Once a week is weird. That's a lot of dolls.
Years. Yeah.
yes, that makes
That's
me.
crazy amount of dolls.
That does make me a little uneasy, but yeah, maybe I'll get one made as a souvenir. See how good his toys really are. Oh, my toys are the best toys all in the entire land. Yes, the best. I guarantee you it'll be a good toy. It is 2 gold, for the custom dolls. Any of my pre-made dolls here, my toys are 9 silver.
So how much did the Dracula puppet cost me?
8 silver, because you got a discount. And Irina asks for the custom order, and he says, "Well, come by tomorrow. I have it made just for you." Oh, I forgot to fix their HP. Well, does anyone else like any toys? What can I do for you? Anything? Oh, and Piccolo's just sitting there chowing down on the trail mix.
I think I'm good. I don't really need a doll.
Oh, okay. Don't break this poor man's heart.
Do you want me to come back and pick up the other one that you're repairing later?
Oh, I can do that right now.
Oh, we're kind of in a hurry. I'll come back and pick it up in a little bit.
Okay, yes. Okay, that's fine.
You know what would be a good time?
30 minutes from now, I'll have it done.
Okay. What time do you close?
I'll be closing tonight around 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a good day.
Thank you. I'll start to head out.
And they come with. Yarick. What are you doing at the moment?
So the whole reason that we came here in the first place, it oh okay. Oh, the music startled me. But the whole reason we came here to Valaki in the first place is we need to find a safe place for Irina because the house was attacked. As there's this feeling that she's no longer safe in Barovia, so we came here. What I'm trying to do is twofold. One, I'm trying to get a general gist of like how safe the city is. Is there like any crime going on, or is it mostly safe? And two, I want to see if I can find any rumors, any odd things going on, any local legends, any fallacious rumors, stuff like that.
Okay. One sec. Roll an insight and roll a perception.
All right. Insight and perception.
Wow, that was incredibly poor. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that is rough.
You look around the town and you do see heavy guard presence. And you see lots of posters that state rules, posters that show the festival coming up. And when you go through the town square again, you can see those people in the stockades. And you get a sense that this is a very heavily policed village. Very communal. The group is more important than the individual. And it seems safe so long as you obey the rules.
Gotcha.
And when you're listening to people kind of talking and such, you're trying to eavesdrop, you hear people say that there hasn't been an attack on this village in 100 years, and this coming festival is the anniversary of that 100 years. You also hear there is potentially a mad wizard in the foothills of Mount Baratok in the forest of Spooky, which is the spooky forest. Spooky. The Spooky forest.
Yep.
And that apparently he once was in a battle with Strahd, and that he now had been collecting evil artifacts and has been trying to cleanse them.
Oh, you don't say.
And you hear about the Wizards of Wine winery to the west. You hear about Kresk, the city of Kresk that lies far to the northwest. It's built around an old abbey, and that the person that runs the abbey, which is kind of like a church, they call him the abbot, and that he is a miracle worker. It's said he can even bring the dead to life. And then you hear wolves, dire wolves, and werewolves prowl the Sphalic woods, and hungry bats fly the skies at night. Going outside is dangerous at night. Strangers come to Barovia sometimes, every couple years, every so often. It's not too common, but it's not uncommon. And all die or disappear before long. Some more things you can listen to. I know you rolled low on the perception, but whatever.
I appreciate this.
Just giving y'all some info drops. I'm happy you are trying to get this information, and I can give you guys some easy info drops.
Thank you.
You hear about, obviously, the Morning Lord, and then there's the Three Fanes, which are an older religion. But you don't hear much about that. Before Strahd came to this land, the Morning Lord watched over the people. And now, since he's come, the sun has not shone for 400 years since he's been here. And the Morning Lord no longer answers the prayers.
Gotcha.
You hear many slurs about Vistani, many bad things about Vistani, hatred towards them. They're scared of the Vistani, and they are saying things like, "Oh, the Vistani are planning to raid the city, and they're glad that there's a lot of guard presence." And you also hear, "Never harm a raven, lest ill fortune befall you." Okay, I feel like that's enough info drops. And yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what was going on.
We can do a little shopping spree then with the four of you guys.
So, while they go shopping, I'll ask Ismark where the Burgermaster's place is, and I'd meet him over there. I'm curious as to hang out around here to see who comes and gets that doll that looks identical to Irina. I don't want to do like surveillance on the place.
Okay. So you're gonna hang out just in front of the store?
You know, around.
Okay.
Pretend like I'm perusing the area. I have the spell of disguise self if I need to use it. If I'm drawing too much of attention, I'm just not sure how crowded the streets are. If there's a place like around there, another business that I can sit in a chair by, cafe or something like that.
Okay. You do see some inconspicuous areas. Like in front here, there's a little park. Some trees, some benches, and some people come and go through there, and you're able to sit there inconspicuously, and there's a newspaper stand next door.
You know what? I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna play some music. Just not sing, but just play some tunes like a a performer in a city park area.
Oh, okay.
But keep an eye out at Blinsky's, and I'll tell this to Aaliyah, and just let her know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I'll ask this, Mark. I won't tell him what I'm doing, but I'll ask him if he can point me in the direction of the burgomaster's house.
He points you to the center of the town up here.
Okay. So the red roof up there?
Yeah, the orange roof. Yeah.
Oh, it's not that far. Okay. That's what I'd like to do.
And I assume you tell Aaliyah you want a hammer.
Yeah, just tell her, pick me up a hammer if you could, and
Sounds good.
I'll pay you back.
Will do. And I will go shopping, I get with Ismark and Arena, but while we're going shopping, I am going to like come up in between them and like link arms with both of them so that they're close by and so I don't have to be too loud about this. And with a smile on my face, I'm gonna be like, so, did anything weird happen like maybe 15 years ago? Just wondering, anything out of the ordinary in y'all's lives?
They're gonna look at you and say, well, Irina here is not actually my real sister. We found her in the forest about around that time.
The forest, like the one near where you were from, or like near here?
Near the village of Borovia. We took her in, me and my father.
Oh. Arena, do you remember anything like before that? Were you living in Valaki maybe?
Honestly, it's all a blur. The last thing I remember is waking up to Ismark and his father finding me in the forest. I don't have memory of before that. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. That's, if anything, it points to perhaps you might have come from Valaki if there's somebody here who, was making dolls of you every week since it seems like that moment. Could be a good thing. They could be like maybe someone who was quite worried about you. It also could be like a super creepy thing because you have to, wonder why they're going through a doll each week and why this doll isn't lasting to the next week. I know we were looking at like Valaki as like a safe place for you to stay, but perhaps we should kind of solve the mystery of this doll thing first before we decide if this is like a great permanent location. Just a thought.
Yes, I appreciate the concern. I would like this to be a safe place as well. We'll follow your guidance, but also I don't know. Yeah, she says awkwardly.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. I mean, it's just a doll too, so.
Yes. I don't mean to be rude. I'd like to go shopping. I'm in a decent mood. I don't want to think of these right now. Can we go shopping?
Yeah, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping.
Yes, thank you, she says with a huge grin. Ismark is just following behind. He like opens his wallet and says, "Ah," he just sighs and follows behind. And you guys end up at the RSX Stockyard. And you can see a bunch of different shops. There looks to be a smith. There looks to be a store called General Store. There looks to be a coffin shop. And then you've heard if you're looking for like potions, scrolls, mystic stuff, you go to all the way to the north and you'll find a shop, Alejandro's shop.
So I guess, do you want to start with the general store, see what they got?
Yeah, sounds pretty general. Sure.
I'll start walking towards the general store. Aaliyah's mind is like, get the hammer for Laddie.
Mm-hmm. So you approach this store and it looks totally bland, totally symmetrical, all just like like a wooden finish, no colors. And you open the door and see the most average general-looking man of all time. And he says, welcome to the General Store. My name is General Store. This is General Store's General Store called General Store. What can I get you?
Did your parents name you that knowing they wanted you to run a general store, or did it just kind of happen?
Oh, my father's name is General Store. My mother's name, unfortunately, not General, but it is now last name Store. Her name is actually Supreme Store.
Supreme Store?
Yes.
What was her last name before that?
I don't remember.
Well, no matter. I need to buy a hammer.
Yes. Lovely. Here, let me take out my menu, and I'm gonna send you an actual menu if you want. Here's a list of things, and the prices will be slightly different. Is hammer even on this? I don't know.
Hammer is on this. It says, oh wait, there's two. There's hammer and then there's sledgehammer. I think I just want a regular hammer.
Lovely. That will be 5 gold.
Okay. Aaliyah hands over 5 gold. Doesn't even think about it. It's just like, sounds good.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you for doing business. Anything else?
I will turn to Ismark and Arena. Do y'all want anything?
Arena's gonna say, I would really love this perfume. We don't have any nice perfumes back home. 25 gold pieces. And Ismark says, oh, that's actually cheaper than I thought. And he hands over 25 gold. And she takes a sniffing. It's so good. Take a smell. And she points it towards you.
Alinen.
It smells
nice.
It smells like roses. That's easy enough.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yes. I can't wait to meet a nice-looking boy and show this off.
So exciting.
And Ismark is going to buy caltrops. 5 gold. He hands her the 5 gold. Cool. And Ismark says, okay, I'm done here. Are you ready?
I'll look to Arena.
She just shrugs.
I shrug too.
Well, let's go. Anywhere else you want to go and buy something, or are you good for now?
I'm good for now.
Okay. Laddie, so you're sitting there playing music, and some people are gonna come by and throw some copper pieces in there. And over 2 hours of sitting here, you'll accumulate about 1 gold worth of silver or copper.
Okay.
And watching the Blinsky store, you see some people going in and out. A bunch of people that look like commoners. There's one super tall dude with like a cloak over his back. You see this one really short guy wearing a monocle. You'll see one dude wearing a not like Rictavio, but he's wearing like a purple robe and a nice top hat. A bunch of people coming and going, but no one you recognize.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I'd say it's now about noon. No, let's say it's almost 1 o'clock, and you guys had planned to meet somewhere for 1, correct?
Yeah, the Burgomaster's place.
Okay. We'll say it's almost 1 o'clock. It's like 15 minutes to 1 o'clock. Is there anything you guys want to do before arriving?
I'm good.
Cool. I'll take that as a you guys are ready.
Yep.
On the way there, Irina, Ismark, and Aaliyah. There's gonna be like a food stall, and Irina looks entranced by it, and she sees this big candied apple, and she really wants it. So she's, oh, please, let's go get some. And Ismark obliges and takes it there, and they're getting these candied apples, and there's gonna be a gentleman approaching next to her, and he says, "Ah, my dear, why don't I cover this? You are new here, yes?" And they start having like little conversation, and because I don't like role playing NPC to NPC for too long, basically he compliments her and notices she's not from here. His name is Vasily von Holtz, and he covers the cost of the apples, also buys one for Ismark and Aaliyah. And he is a very, very handsome man. He's about 6'4". No, sorry. He's 6'6". Very tall. He's not overly buff, but he's got a little bit of muscle. He looks toned. And he's wearing very, very, very formal clothing. Like, he looks like a noble, perhaps, right? I don't have the photo right now, but I will find it shortly, because I don't want to give you the one that is incorrect. And he gets acquainted with Irina and basically says, "I hope that we can meet again. It's been a pleasure meeting you and your allies." And then looks towards Aaliyah and says, "You are quite charming as well. I like you are from the outside, are you not?"
I am.
I hope you're enjoying your time here. I love the oh, sorry, I was about to say I love the ears. That's so weird. Can you tell I can't talk to women in real life? He just says, "Well, fine young ladies like yourselves need to make sure you take care of yourselves. And if you ever need anything in this city, you can ask for me and I can help."
Thank you so much for your concern. I want to vibe check him.
Go ahead. Vibe check. He looks like he's genuinely trying to make conversation. You can tell, you think he's into Irina.
Okay. I'm like on edge because of the doll thing, which I do
Yeah.
think is creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says his farewells and says, "Have a nice day." And he says, if you ever need to find him, he lives in a manor in the forests to the northeast. And yeah. I'll find that photo eventually. And 1 o'clock hit. And everyone makes it to the Burgomaster's manor. And I will get everyone's token. Cool. Tokens are finally back. And I'll get my read out. So you see a mansion in front of you. There are a number of guards out front, which I need to put in there. You see walls of plastered stone that are quite nice. The whole building kind of looks well put together. It's very contrasting to the last village you were at. Drapes cover all the windows. And there is a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. And as you approach, there's guards kind of watching you advance. Cool. Ismark is actually going to lead the way. And the guards say, "Halt! Do you have business?" And he says, "I am the burgomaster of the village of Barovia. I come with allies, very good friends, and we seek company with the Baron." Very well. Yes, we have heard you have showed up in town. Come inside, we will have someone escort you. And they open the door and say, "You are welcome to enter." And standing inside will be some sort of maid. You can see her in like a housekeeping outfit. And says, "Hi, welcome. We'd love if you could come join us. We've been expecting, actually, all of your company, and we've prepared the waiting room just for you. Please come this way." Oh, your guys' vision is messed up. One sec.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's yours, Yark. Your default is set to 5 feet instead of 35. What I usually have.
Oh, okay.
And I know it's usually different, but in Barovia it's usually because the fog. Alright. And the housekeeper here is going to open this door to the north and say, "Please, have a seat. Does anyone need tea or wine or any of the sort while you wait?" Irina says, "Wine, please." Ismark says, "Tea, please."
Wine will
I'll
be
take
fine.
tea.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. She nods and says, "Lovely. I'll be bringing that along with perhaps some fingered food for your wait. The Baron will be here shortly."
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
She smiles and nods and closes the door as soon as Yark walks in.
I'll whisper to Aaliyah, no luck on identifying the purchaser of the Irina doll.
And I'll whisper back, "Unfortunate, but I also learned that Arena got adopted around that time 15 years ago."
What are you talking about?
Juliet, we have so much to catch up on. I want to hear all about your day too.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you the rundown. Go over the highlights. Saying this town, according to the records, has been safe for 100 years. We know of a mad wizard who fought the devil 2 years ago. We know where he is. I mentioned that harming a raven is bad luck. Yada yada yada. Go over everything I know.
I'll tell him about the doll thing as well.
That does not sound good. Maybe for ritual purposes. I'm not sure why you would need so many of them.
One a week is crazy. And the fact that it like grew up with her, like in terms of age, I don't know. There's somebody here in Velaki who knows who Arena is.
Perhaps it's the wizard. Maybe he's using it for a spell. I'm not sure.
The wizard, but didn't he just get here 2 years ago?
No, no. I'll mention there was a wizard who fought Strahd and who lives up on the mountain. And I'll say that this wizard, he must have taken part in the same battle that I took part in, and that took place 2 years ago. And I'm trying to remember what else I know about him. Um, I think I heard about him doing some strange experiments.
Well, I guess we'll have to go and ask at some point. But I feel like we have a lot of people that we're supposed to talk to.
Yeah,
We met the ally from the tarot. Yeah, it's the dude who was making the dolls.
he's our ally, and how is he helping us?
I actually don't think he's our ally at this moment yet. We might need to like get him to be an ally. Um, I don't know, man. It was a weird day. Oh, I do pass over the hammer to Laddie.
Oh, thank you, and I'll give you 5 gold.
Thank you.
I'll also mention that apparently, the tavern needed, I believe it was alcohol they needed. The place where we have to go to is the Wizard Winery. It's to the west of here, so maybe we
Oh,
could
hey.
leave there before the festival.
Yeah, and that was mentioned by the tarot as well. Wizard of Wines, sand and something.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We have 2 days left.
Plenty of time.
Um, and just so you know, one sec. This is the only one I could find of him. This is what Vasily looks like. I'm trying to find the full photo I had of him. But he's a very charming young man.
Oh yeah, I also tell the others that Arena got hit on.
And she looks all
Okay.
shy. She starts to blush as you say that. She says, he was quite charming.
Good for you. Just be careful.
Of course. And Ismark will say, trust me, she is in safe hands. Nothing touches her. And the door will open. And you will have a gentleman walk in. Oh. Except Yark is in the way, standing in front of the door.
Oops, one sec.
I'm just bugging. And walking inside is this gentleman. And he comes in with 2 dogs. Probably. Read out. This will be quick. This room has padded chairs and couches that line the wall. It is a carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and mounted on the east wall is the head of an angry-looking brown bear. And this gentleman that walks in kind of gives off that same vibe. He's got, like, the big facial hair. He's quite large. He's got a nice mustache. And he's walking alongside 2 mastiffs. And they sniff around and look at you guys, start getting your guys' scent, basically. And they're always by his side. And he comes and sits down. Oh, I'm sorry, I've had a long day. It is nice to meet you all. I understand we have the Baron. We have some outsiders as well. And looking at the outsiders, I've been very intrigued, because not often do we get people from the outside. And by outside, I mean outside of Barovia. Now, how long have you been in Barovia?
Few days.
I see. And what do you think? What do you think?
It's definitely a great place to experience a lot of things you've never experienced before.
Quite charming.
That is the first time I've heard that from an outsider. I usually get the opposite. Oh, it's scary, it's terrifying, everything tries to kill me. I love your positive attitude.
Thank you. A lot of things have tried to kill me.
Yes, that is Barovia. It is the nature, but you are safe in this town as so long as we are friends. You are safe here, I assure you. And Ismark and the Baron start having conversations about how he's the new burgomaster. He does the condolences about his father. They were good friends. And from listening, you get a sense that they do a lot of catching up, reminiscing on when Ismark was younger. And the topic does come up of Irina and where she can stay. And he suggests staying at the tavern for now and perhaps looking around and maybe buying a house. But gold is tight and this town is expensive. If you guys can't find anything by next week, perhaps he will look for something better. That's what he'll tell you guys in that regard. But then he says, but more importantly, looking to you all, I'm curious if you all are going to be here during the festival.
We're planning on it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
How would you guys like to be employed by yours truly, by myself?
Oh, what type of job?
Security. Perhaps some information gathering, but you will be paid handsomely.
I'll look over to Yarick and Laddie and I'm gonna follow what y'all say.
Yark will say, "What? Someone's trying to kill the mood."
Well, obviously, we need good security, a good amount of guards around in general. And during the festival, I like to up it up a bit, just in case. And you guys, are fresh. I feel like I can trust you. You are from the outside, and you wouldn't have any influences swaying you in a different direction. And so I ask you take my side and join my security team. I will introduce you to the captain of the guard. He will give you some updates, some layouts of the land, and there is some espionage, perhaps, I would ask you to perform in.
Of course, I suppose we could use the gold.
I must warn you, I'm just a mere musician, not one for espionage and investigating and protecting, but I'll give it a go if the other two do.
I'm sure you could keep the group in good spirits. Every little bit helps, yes?
Yep.
If you guys can work for me for the next 3 days, during the festival, and till then, I shall reward you 100 gold each. How does that sound?
Okay.
Well, I was hoping to leave the village for a day or two.
How about this? 40 gold per day. No, sorry, 35 gold per day. If you need to leave town, do your own things, we can just scratch that, and that will be that. You could report to the guard captain, and he will give you some instructions of what should be done for the day. And if you cannot perform those duties, just tell him that you'll be out and you won't get paid, but no harm done. Consider it contract work.
I mean, that sounds
seems
good to
fine
me.
with me.
Lovely.
Yeah. So who exactly needs spying on?
Once we have struck a deal and you have proven yourself loyal, I can spare that information. And just know that once I tell you this information, you are my ally, and spreading of this information would make you a traitor. I tell you this now so that if you would like to not get your hands dirty, I give you the respect as newcomers. You don't have to.
I look to Laddie and Elias to kind of gauge their reaction.
Aaliyah's kind of nodding along. She doesn't see anything wrong about this.
Yark does seem open to the idea.
Lottie will step up and say, if you want us to be your ally and do this with the possible threats, 50 gold a day each and a house for Irina.
Persuasion.
Okay. $19.
Well, that is quite the ask, but I could up it to 50 gold a person. Including those two up there, of course. Per day. However, the house is a bit much, and I don't have quite the resources. I can look into something. I have to move some things around, perhaps. I will talk to my bookkeepers. I will look into the house, but I could up it to 50 gold a day. You are correct. It is quite the risk. I agree.
I think we have a deal.
Well, we need to ensure Irina's safety too if she's going to remain here. Is this Mark staying or is he leaving? Is Mark part of this? Is it just us three, or is Mark and Irina involved in this deal too, or is it just us three?
Is Mark and Irina actually going to abstain?
Okay.
As they have other business to attend to.
Is Mark's intention to leave Irina here for her safety?
Oh, like leave town?
I mean, the whole reason we're here, like Yarrick said earlier, is to get Irina here safely after
Yes.
their parents died, and we did that. My question is Mark and Irina's intentions on? He's the burgomaster, so I'm assuming at some point he's going to have to return back to Barovia. Is it his intentions to keep her here, and she's not returning back with him when he decides to leave?
He plans on doing just that, yes.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is, if you can't promise a house, maybe promise some sort of guard protection for Irina, since she is somewhat noble status, being the burgomaster's sister from Barovia. I'm trying to keep her protected while we're doing whatever this cat wants us to do.
We could see what the guard captain has to say. His name is Izek. He's a tall boy. He might have some extra hands, yes, that we could spare.
What do you guys think?
Ismark
I
and I were
think
really
that's
sure.
about as good a deal as we're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Okay. I'll reach my hand out to shake the burgomaster's hand.
He stands up, walks
As in,
over, and goes to shake your hand. It's a deal. Now, we should go upstairs. Let's us talk with the captain of the guard. And I have a little favor to ask upstairs as well. A show of faith from you guys. And I can share some more information as well. Why don't we go upstairs? Oh, and there was wine and tea brought and little finger foods, and you were able to drink that. And he's gonna take you guys upstairs. I will move the tokens. Irina and Ismark are going to actually depart. As they're not really part of this. Ismark's done his hellos, and they are going to go off and do whatever Irina wanted to do, which is probably more shopping. One sec. Cool. He takes you upstairs and says, "Well, the captain is usually up here out and about. Where is he?" Ah, there he is. And walking out from around the corner is a super tall man with a cloak over his shoulders. Covering like most of his arms, his legs, everything. He looks familiar to you, laddie. He looks like one of the gentlemen that walked into Belinsky's store.
the tall guy with the cloak that I saw?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Baron will say to him, "Well, these are going to be our new contract guards for the event, and also the day is coming up. If you'd like to talk with, who would like to talk with him about the missions? I have, I ask for one of you to come with me for a little task I need to perform, and the other two can speak with Izek. How does that sound?"
I'll go with you.
Lovely. Please come this way. And he points to the north through this little tiny entranceway. And says to the dogs, "Now stay with Izek. He will, you will protect him." Well, how does that sound? And they sit. And the Baron tells you to come this direction. Well, come this way. And he takes you up down this hall to a little door that's like tucked away in the corner almost. He looks back, smiles, and says, "Come in." And he opens the door and where is Oh, that's not the right one. Please don't walk through locked doors.
Sorry, I can't have my hands full in real life.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, just take me there.
Yeah. He walks you into like this locked closet, and chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands. He looks over to you. He hands you a whip, and he says, "As a sign of faith, I would like to see you punish this wrongdoer who has disobeyed the laws and deserves to be punished." He smiles. And the guy in front of you is like short of breath, bleeding from his wrists and bruised everywhere, and he looks like he hasn't had anything to eat or drink for quite some time, and you see a bucket for waste nearby.
Didn't know this was the type of thing you were into.
Oh, what do you mean? He has disobeyed the laws, put this town at risk. He needs to be punished. Isn't that right, Bluto?
And what is his crime before I give him his punishment?
He was holding up a sign saying that I should be killed.
I just look over at him from the side, and I assume he's gonna stay here until I do it, right?
Yep, he's sitting there looking at you, expecting you to go ahead. He says, "Go on. I'd like to see you punish him. I need to make sure that you and your friends are on the right tone, that if someone does something bad, they need to be punished."
I'm gonna look at him. Does he look like he's on like the brink of death?
No.
No, okay. All right. I will whip him, but I'm gonna do it non-lethally.
Okay, so that's what's going on. And you guys standing down here, we'll start from here. It'll be Ezek. He walks up and says, "Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Ezek. I am the captain of the guard. I hear that I see you guys are from the outside, and I've heard that he was going to try and recruit you, and it seems he has. It will be a pleasure working forward with you from here on out."
Yeah, excited to meet you.
I'll just nod.
And you start hearing whips and screaming coming from the north. Oh, it seems they forgot to close the door. Don't worry about them. They are dealing with a prisoner.
Oh, you keep prisoners in the mansion?
Oh, this is just a special treatment of someone who did something especially bad. Don't worry about him. They're fine. And here, why don't we have a seat in my library? And he goes up the hall and then to the left. In this direction. And you walk in to see floor to ceiling shelves that line every wall of this windowless room, and the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room, and the chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has a symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion. And he says, "Well, this isn't quite my library, but I like to use it for reading purposes. Now, I assume you've struck a deal to help us out, and I have all the information that you need to hear, yes?"
Yes.
Sure.
Lovely. Well, as you know, we have the festival coming up, and we have some important events that will unfold, and important things that we attempt to stop from unfolding. We have information that there is someone trying to cause an uproar, cause havoc. We're not sure what their exact goal is, but it's something not as that we wish would happen. If that was bad English, but anyways, we have a certain individual that we would like you to investigate. Her name is Lady Vokta. She has been our political opposition for quite some time, and we've been looking for any reason to show that she's been disobeying laws, but we've never once gotten any dirt on her that would be enough to take her in. And we can't do that in the political world of, taking in without any evidence is not a good image. So if you can look into her, we would love that. Of course, you won't say anything about us being interested. I'm sure she would be willing to talk to you, as you guys are outsiders. Perhaps if you go and seek her yourselves, she would love to have your company. And if you can work with her on the inside, that will be even better.
So you want us to infiltrate her home And gather information only?
Well, by infiltrate, I don't mean sneak in. I mean perhaps join her side as a double agent.
And all you're needing is information.
For now, yes. Please don't do anything to put yourselves in harm's way. All we need is information or evidence.
Evidence of?
Conspiracy against the government, conspiracy to take over this town, any evidence of her attempting a coup. That along that sort of lines. We have reason to believe she has been up to no good, as we've been oppositions for our families have been for centuries.
So this evidence needs to be physical evidence or hearsay evidence?
Preferably physical evidence, but if you do get hearsay, that would also be helpful in the coming days at the festival.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you?
Aaliyah?
Seems pretty straightforward.
Lovely. Also, we do have some more tasks. Minor things. There is the missing... Oh, and I made a mistake. This guy's name is Udo in the closet. And now he's about to say, there's the missing Bluto. Two different people. We've received word from the tavern that he's missing, and actually some other people have said they haven't seen him as well. If you find him, then that is your task as well. Plus, the wine shipment has not come in. We've heard from the other villages as well. The wine shipment hasn't come in. If you'd like, I could send you all to the winery to see what is going on over there, because no shipment has even come to the city. Other than that, we could ask you guys to do general guard duties, but especially during the festival, you will have front row seats alongside me as we protect the burgomaster and make sure that everything goes well. Obviously pending to change based on the information we have received from Lady Voctor.
So that sounds all good to me.
Lovely. We will just sign some contracts. You will assign here, 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 and there's a ton of fine print everywhere.
I will, before signing, I'll read the entire contract.
Okay. He says, oh, come on, there's really no need for this. Everyone knows you sign, the fine print is everywhere.
Aaliyah sees Laddie reading the entire contract, and she also starts to read the entire contract.
Okay. You start reading through the fine print, and there's things that basically say, the whole thing in general is basically like, if you do anything against what they say, they have the right to imprison you, and to, for being traitors, blah, blah, blah. Kind of what the contract that you had signed to get into the city, same kind of vibe, where they reserve the right to imprison you if they so please. If you disobey the rules.
Yeah, I guess my whole point is if we fail at one of these missions, if we fail to find this Bluto, if we fail anything, does it give them the right? And
No.
I'm thinking about me seeing myself hanging. Do I see myself hanging in the town square of Valaki if I do something that not that going against the Baron, but just not succeeding in a mission that they want us to do?
No, you get a sense that it was like if you betray them, if you switch sides, blah blah blah. If you betray them, simply failing the tasks wouldn't do that. But they do reserve the right to decide your fate in general, which is not different from basically the rules that you signed coming in.
Yeah.
Do we have a deal?
Yeah. I sign all the millions of signing spots.
Lovely.
I'll sign as well.
Okay.
Reluctantly.
Perfect. And meanwhile, up here, Yarrick. You're whipping the guy, and the Baron says, "Yes, yes, very good, very good. Make him suffer." And the guy's like lashing out. You're lashing out on him, and he's kind of in pain, letting out screams, and you can hear him crying a bit. And the Baron's just grinning ear to ear. Ah, the sweet sound of this evil man here. He thinks he can disobey the government. No, I keep this town safe, and any act against that is treason, which is subject to death. He's lucky he's not dead yet. Am I right, Udo? As he bends down and he puts his hand under the guy's chin, and he's grinning.
I heard out of game Udon mentioned, but I don't remember him in like out of character or in character. Like, who is he?
Sorry,
He's the guy that was missing.
From Barovia.
This is Udo. Bluto is the one that was missing from the tavern. Those names, why are they so
okay.
similar? This is
Oh,
Udo.
okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. I was just wondering, we're not looking for this guy or anything.
No.
Okay. But yeah, I look over to him, and he said, "What a foolish thing to do, hanging death threats against the burgomaster."
I know, right? That is okay. That is enough. We've punished him enough for now. Let us go meet up with your friends.
I would like to get drilled a lesson in. I don't think he's understanding the severity of his actions.
Oh, really? I could leave you here to have your fun. I trust you.
I nod my head.
Lovely.
Same neutral expression as always.
Oh, silly me! I forgot to close the door. Here, this thing will be soundproof. Let me go ahead and let you have your fun.
Thank you.
He closes the door.
And I'll wait until like I'll whip him one or two more times non-lethally, just so he can hear that I'm doing it. And then once I can't hear his footsteps anymore, I'm gonna cast message on him, and I would say, "Really, you really thought this would end well for you?"
And he replies back and says, "It was a setup. It was not. He set me up. I did not want this to happen."
He set you up how?
He told me if I do this, I will be promised so much gold. I was desperate for money. I was relying on someone else for so long on money. I just wanted to be independent and not be a burden. And this was my opportunity to make gold, to make money, and make a living. I could start my own business. And he set me up. And now everyone thinks that I did this of my own accord, but it is a lie.
Let me guess. He wants to show that he wanted to make an example out of you to show that dissent will always be punished.
That is the only thing I can imagine. He's an evil man. He deserves to die.
Yeah, and after what I've just done, I'm not much better than he is. But here, I think you should take this. Maybe don't use it right away. Wait for the right time, as I hand him a potion of healing.
I can't have nowhere to hide it, and you can see he's still restrained.
He has nowhere to hide it. Okay, there's not like there are no windows.
Nope. This is a padded,
No.
soundproof room with nothing but a bucket for his his excrements.
Excrement. Gotcha. How often does he do this to you?
I've been here since the last festival. I haven't had anything to eat or drink, and he does this a few times a day. It's been
I
unbearable.
see. I want to look at the padding to see if it can't like come off in any way.
The padding of the
Oh,
soundproof
the
shit?
walls.
You
Yeah.
imagine if you tried to break through the wall, you could.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and like not like tear it completely off, but like peel it off a bit to see if there's any like cavities in the wall.
Um, you don't really find anything.
Oh, okay. How big are potions of healings?
Uh, it's like a vial with a red liquid. It's I don't know, like
Like a test tube, or is it like
it's like a cylindrical tube.
a
Not
cylindrical
like a
tube?
tiny one, but it's like a decent medium sized, about the size of your fist.
Oh, okay. Mm,
And he's restrained. His
and yeah,
hands are on chains.
yeah. And this is what like 130.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna feed him some of it.
Okay. It's just enough to like slightly heal him, and he. Oh, that was good. Oh, I really want more, please.
Maybe I'll come back another time. I can't let him know that the jig is up. This is all in message, by the way.
Okay.
Um, but I'll say. Actually, what would I say in this point? Like, is there a lock to this door? Assume there is.
Mm, it's not locked, but it's not locked. You could lock it from the other side.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. He'll just he'll just shrug his shoulders and he'll just say, "I'll try and come back for you."
Please,
But I can't imagine living under the thumb of such a man.
please help.
But
Yes, if you don't get me out by the next festival, I fear he will use me at the festival.
and why do people fear him so? I mean, he doesn't seem that strong to me.
It is the captain of the guard, Izek. He's terrifying. Underneath that cloak, his arms, they're not human. The man, some say he is a demon himself. No one dares go against the burgomaster. And his family has been ruling this place for hundreds of years. Some say that it was taken over by a false election. The whole government is corrupt, this man. When I put up that sign, yes, I was hired to do so, but I believed it. He deserves to die.
I understand. I'm just trying to think how I can hide the rest of this potion here. Like, let me look at my inventory because I want to like hide it. I fed him half of it. What I could do is like take a rag and soak the rag in it, but I don't know how long it would last in that state.
I'm fine. You've given me enough. Just save the rest for later.
I not my head. I'll come back and I'll crack the I'll crack the whip, but I'm not actually gonna hit him just so that the Pokemon can hear. Actually, he wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. I'll open the door and then I'll crack it just so he can hear, but I'm not actually hitting him, and then I'll leave.
Okay. Now, before you get back to the group, we can do a little conversation here. This will be before you get there. And the Baron will walk in. So how did negotiations go? Izek, you told, or not the negotiations, but you've told them all the information, yes? And he says, yeah, I've told them everything. And they look towards you. How does it sound?
Sounds good. Straightforward.
Perfect. I assume you guys are going to be busy today. We can start tomorrow. So the 30 days, 50 gold each day, 150 gold, so long as you are working in our interests. Just commune with Izek here, and he can give you details for whatever you would like to do.
Okay, sounds good.
Lovely. And Yarrick walks up now. There is our
Hello?
wonderful friend. How did you have fun?
I'll say it took a bit of getting used to, but I think he's learned his lesson.
Ah, wonderful. I don't quite know if he's learned his lesson, but it's a start. He will learn his full lesson later, he says with a grin.
I'll nod my head.
Now, I am going to retreat to my quarters. I need a rest. It's been a long day. Boys, and he signals the dogs to come. He says, well, if you'll excuse me, you guys can continue talking if you'd like. I will take my leave. Farewell. And he leaves with his dogs.
And once they've all left, the yard kind of just looking down at the ground.
Well, Captain Ezek, is there anything left to discuss, or are we all good?
I think you've been informed of what you need to know. And if you have any questions for me, let me know now. Otherwise, you guys will start your work tomorrow.
Well, I'm good. Everybody else ready to leave?
Yeah, I was planning on exploring outside town.
Exploring
Okay.
where?
Outside of town.
Oh, okay. That would be a good day for you today, then. I shall see you guys, tomorrow at 9 o'clock?
Sounds good.
Lovely. I love how we're playing a fantasy role-playing game, and you guys just got a 9 to 5 job.
Basically.
All right, so you guys exit the manor for now, I guess? Or is there anything else you want to do in here?
I'm ready to leave.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like walk out of the mansion. Yard is still looking, the eyes looking down. Not really, his eyes isn't meeting yours.
I'll look at Aaliyah and say, I saw that man Ezek go into Blinsky's. He was one of the patrons that went in there. I wonder if he's the one that's getting the doll that resembles Irina.
Okay. I think
I mean, I
we,
saw the people too. I just saw he was one
yeah.
of the people I saw.
It does
Guys,
beg the question, why would a grown man want a doll?
I think we should take this conversation outside the walls, if you don't mind.
Let's
There's
do
something
that.
I need to tell you.
Okay.
And you guys see a bunch of people walking by, and you guys are still kind of close to the manor. There's guards, but no one was really listening to the exact conversation. Where do you guys want to go?
I guess to the west is where I would start going.
So, are we going to take on one of these tasks? What time is it right now? Got
Like,
a funeral to attend.
like 2 o'clock.
Okay, so I got 7 hours. So, are we leaving town?
Yeah. Yeah, Yark would like lead you outside town.
So, the only thing outside of town for us to do is find Bluto or the missing wine.
Yeah, the Wizard Winery. And Yark would say it's to the west of here. Do I know how many days travel it is to get there or no?
Nope.
No idea.
Do we
Do we
know?
know
Yeah.
how far away the tower where that wizard was staying is?
Nope.
I'm gonna ask around as we're like walking to the gate.
Do we know where the lake is that Bluto liked to frequent?
To the north.
And do we know where Bluto lives?
To the north.
To the north. Somewhere.
So but the house is inside the city walls, right?
Yes.
The lake obviously is outside. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Do we want to go to Bluto's house and see if we can find any clues? Oh, first off, do we want to ask around and find out the distances to the tower, the distances to the winery?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm assuming the lake is going to probably be the closest place. If we're doing a quest today, I'm saying in the next 7 hours.
This is your hand-drawn map.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can ask around with people if you'd like, but here's a reference for the hand-drawn map you had received.
Okay, so Mount Baratok is far. Lake Zarovich is kind of next to this. I say we do the Bluto stuff. Check out the house, check out the lake. Going to the lake will bring us outside the city, right?
Yes.
Then I think that
Yeah,
might
I'm
be
fine with that.
cool.
All right, that's what we'll hit.
I guess we'll ask around where Bluto lives, and I'm assuming since we're employees of the Baron, we should have access to his house, right? If he's not there, if no one's there.
Potentially. You said you're going to ask around for the location of his house?
Yeah.
Who are you
Yes.
asking?
I'm assuming the guards would know, right?
Okay, so you walk up to a guard and it'll be one near the manor that you had originally walked out of. And you noticed that there was messengers or something that went around us, at least to the guards in the area. And you have a feeling that they know that you now are basically employed, the ones near the manor. And he looks at you as you approach and nods. How do you do?
We're doing well. We're seeking the location of a missing gentleman named Bluto.
His house is just at the north end. It will be the larger one on the left side. About, wait. About 9 houses down on the left.
Up this northern road?
Yes,
Thank you.
of course. And I assume you guys make your way there?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Takes you there. And you walk up to a house and you can see one guard standing out there talking to another man dressed in like kind of formal clothing, but not really. And he's got like a little scroll with a pen. Or a quill, sorry. And they're just standing there looking towards the house, talking.
I'll approach the guard and say, "Good day, sir. We are hired by the Baron to try to locate the missing gentleman that lives here, Bluto, and we were looking to see if we can have access to the house to see if we can find any clues that might lead us to his current location."
Some private investigators. Sure, go ahead. We've already taken quite a look, but, we couldn't really discern anything. Honestly, I don't know much about him. Perhaps the bartender knows some stuff, but you can go ahead, sure.
Now, what did the bartender tell us before?
He likes to fish at the lake. He's an alcoholic. He's there every evening.
Okay. I mean, I'll let myself in the house and just start looking around.
Roll a investigation. I'll have all of you do that. Or perception.
You said all of us or one of us?
Whoever would like to participate in the investigating or perceiving.
I'll do that help action if that's okay.
For who?
For Laddie.
Okay, Laddie, roll one more.
Oh my bad, I didn't know who you rolled already.
All good.
I'll take the 18.
The highest one, 18 here. The house looks like a higher quality house. He looks like he comes from decent money. Nothing really looks out of place. Everything looks where it's supposed to be. You do find a lot of empty wine bottles. You notice the man doesn't quite do his laundry as much as he should. And you expect to see, like, fishing boots. But you don't. There's no fishing boots by the front. And you don't see a jacket either.
No fishing pole?
No.
No fishing gear? Okay.
Okay, so
Maybe he went out
likely.
to catch a bite.
Sorry?
Oh, Yart would just say maybe he took it to go on to catch a bite.
Yeah,
Maybe at the lake.
that's the best bet.
Maybe we can go grab a boat, go out there.
I'll ask the guard when we go out, where do people from town that go fishing, is there like a campsite? Is there like a fishing dock? Is there, the lake looks kind of big on our hand-drawn map. Can you give us a idea of where people would go to fish, especially how dangerous it could be going out here outside the gate?
Yeah, it is quite a large lake. There's rumors that there's a monster there that has eaten all the fish because you can't catch quite so many fish there anymore. But, yeah, it's... What was your main question about it, sorry?
Like, since it's a big lake, is there like a trail or a path or a road that leads to where people that do go there fishing go to like a general location?
Oh, yes, you just follow the trail, it should take you right there.
Seems easy enough, huh, guys?
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll head that way.
Cool. I just need to refresh because my thing is bugging out. And then I need to reopen the stuff. Boom.
And sorry if I haven't been RPing as much or been as active. I'm a bit ill.
It's all good, man.
If you can't tell by my nasally voice.
So,
Sea monster.
you guys make your way north. As you exit the gates, the guards will ask you for the papers that you carry while you're in town, and remind you that if you guys come before nightfall or after nightfall, they most likely won't let you in, out of fear of unnatural forces that they don't know what could have happened while you're outside, right?
Even though we're employed by the burgomaster now?
I was thinking the same thing.
He looks at you and says, "How do we know that there isn't going to be an undead creature impersonating you?
We could come up with a special symbol if that'll keep put you at ease.
And how do we know you're not being eavesdropped on right now? Do you know what a scrying spell is?
Fair point.
If you come
Actually,
after
how about this? I cast a message on him, and how about this as a sign? Uh, I'll just do I'll just kind of like knock on a tree in a certain rhythm.
That might help. If you come after nightfall, come to this north gate, and perhaps that will work.
Do we know how
Much
far?
appreciated.
You know how far the path to the lake from where we are will take?
It's only like a half hour.
Okay. We should be back by nightfall, hopefully.
Wonderful. It was just a warning, just so you know. Enjoy your time at the lake. Don't get eaten by the monster, he says with a smirk and laughs. And the other one, elbows him. You know that's just a myth, right? Well, I don't know, maybe.
In these lands, you can never be too sure.
And you guys make your way towards Lake Zarovich. At the foot of a mountain nestled in the misty forest, there is this large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. It moves ever so slightly, but still. Pulled up along the shore are two small rowboats. A third can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand. And you see a little tent set up in the forest not too far over. And I'll move you guys right now.
Could be him. Could be a trap. How big is this lake? Like, is it massive or is it just like a little lake?
Um,
Looks
It is-
massive on the map.
it is massive. Are you guys not
Okay.
moving? Are you
Not yet.
What?
I'm on the world map.
I'm still in Balaki.
What
Yeah, me
the-
too.
Sorry, the town map. Yeah.
What is going on? I'm moving you guys, but it's not moving you.
Might have to reload maybe.
I just did that. What is going on? What?
Might be lagging. That could be it.
I have no idea. I've never seen this. What the fuck?
Your Wi-Fi could be going down.
Well, you can hear me just fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, true. True.
Um. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing and see if it works.
That party banner does not want to cooperate.
Oh, I figured it out. One sec. I figured it out. LOL. So yeah, you can see that lone figure at the far end with a fishing pole in hand. He's got a cloak up, and he's just sitting there in the misty lake as it eerily sits.
I'm gonna call out his name. I know this is a bad thing to do in horror movies. It's a terrible idea, but you never know if you don't try.
You yell out his name.
Yeah.
Do we see where's the tent at?
It's like somewhere in here, underneath this tree, on the right, southeast.
I'm gonna make my way to the tent.
I'll join you.
Can you guys see my pings?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You go to check out the tent?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, while you guys are doing that, I guess Yarek was yelling, right?
I'll say I shout loud. I'm not like constantly yelling.
Yeah,
I'm just
cool.
a shout like, "Hey!"
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that in a sec. You guys are checking out the tent. Roll a investigation as you kind of look around.
18.
Very good. And 11. 18. So you guys see some basic stuff. You see 2 sleeping areas. You see rope attached to one side of this tent, which looks to be driven into the ground by a stake. And yeah, 2 sleeping areas. And just some basic survival stuff. No fish. But you do see some wolf meat and other rations.
Uh, 2 sleeping areas. Does that mean this person, there were 2 people sleeping here?
It's a good deduction.
And why would, if Bluto is the type to be in the tavern every night, why would he be sleeping out here? It's only like a half-hour walk to get back to town where he lives.
Maybe that's not Bluto in the boat.
Then whose tent is this?
Guess there's only one way to find out, right?
So you said there's rope attached to a stake in the ground?
Yes.
Is the rope like just kind of loose on the ground?
It's chilling on the ground now. It's tied to this stake. It almost looks like it's securely secured to this stake, and it wouldn't be able to come out.
Oh, like in case of like big wind or something, the tent's not going to fly away.
Perhaps. It's inside the tent.
It's inside the tent.
Yes.
Wait. I'm having trouble picturing this in my mind. The rope, one end of the rope is attached to a stake that's in the ground.
Yes. And
The other end of the rope is attached to what?
nothing.
Nothing. Then
Like it's a leash of some sort. Like he had a dog like Oscar and maybe leashed it to the stake and a rope, something like that, maybe.
does the rope look frayed at like the end that's just kind of loose?
No.
So the rations look old in any way. Like, can I get a vibe for how long this stuff has been sitting here?
It's hard to tell really because he's got like stuff that preserves well. There's like, for example, there's like nuts, seeds, dried fruits, dried meats. You imagine it's wolf meat. Stuff that preserves for a while.
Hmm. And there's no like personal effects of any type.
Basic survival stuff for when you're staying out here at night. Other than that, I'd say not quite, no. Oh, lots of empty wine bottles.
Okay.
Well,
Well, the
at least we
wine.
know he can defend himself if he can take down a wolf on his own.
Did he though?
I mean, he has wolf meat, right?
He might have just bought that.
You know that wolf meat is the common meat eaten because there's lots of wolf presence, and like at the tavern, for example, they had been selling wolf meat.
Okay, never mind.
And Yarek, you don't see any of this because you're currently over there. Now we'll go to you.
Yeah.
You yell out his name or just hey in general.
His name.
Okay. You see him jut up, like almost like a jump scare, and he looks over and puts his hand over his eyes, kind of like you're trying to like block the sun out, right? And it's pretty misty, so it's hard to see at that distance. And you imagine it's the same for him. And while he just kind of like raises his hand awkwardly towards you, waves, and then throws his fishing line, goes back to fishing.
Guys, I think we found him.
I'll step out and be like, this tent is weird.
Weird how.
Like, what the heck is this rope?
I'm gonna walk out to the end of this dock right here.
Okay.
So I'm
Go ahead.
about 55 feet away. Since we know he's got 2 sleeping bags inside the tent, do I see anybody else with him?
From this
Or do I
distance,
see anybody else or any other thing in the boat with him?
it's hard to really kind of tell. He's sitting there, and you can see kind of a like a sack that's kind of flipping and flopping at the base. And he's sitting there fishing.
Like a burlap sack?
Yeah, like a pretty large sack, not too large, but and it's flipping and flopping, and he's fishing.
Think we should row out to him.
Yeah, I think so.
He looks over to you guys. He says, "Hi, it's okay. I'm just fishing over here." He sounds obviously wasted.
How long have you been out here?
A few days. Don't worry about me. I'm good. He gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, we should definitely check on him. What do you guys think?
I'm already climbing in the boat.
Yeah, I'll climb the boat.
Aaliyah
I'll
is Aaliyah's so nervous because the last time she tried to help somebody, it was really bad. I'm gonna tell
you
Jack
good boy.
to stay here.
Okay.
It's like, don't come in the boat. Stay where it's safe.
You're going all three of you? Let's make it a bigger boat.
Actually, I'm gonna take the other rowboat and
Oh.
take my dog with me.
Okay.
I don't trust leaving it with that crow.
I'm telling Jack to stay on land. I'm like, what if we get up to it and like it's not Bluto, and instead Bluto's in the sack that's flapping around, and like the monster is now that thing that we're seeing.
Well, we'll find out in about 50 to 60 feet from us. It shouldn't take us much time to get over there.
Okay.
You start rowing out there, and I'll move your guys' tokens with the boat. And he looks visibly like panicking. No, it's okay. I'm fine. And he starts rowing away from you guys. And you see this burlap sack start flipping and flopping even more. And he kicks it. And you hear a and he's
Who's in the sack?
And he looks back. It's fine. He's rowed away. But he's so drunk, he's like on left, right, slowly. You guys could easily catch up to him.
When that burlap sack fell into the lake, based on like the splash, does it seem like it was something heavy, something light?
Oh, he didn't throw it in.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay.
But as you get
Yeah.
close, nice premonition, he does in fact pick it up, and it looks quite heavy as he throws it overboard.
Oh.
And you
Which way does he throw it?
this way. I'll put a marker.
If you don't start explaining quick, there's gonna be a hole in that rowboat for you.
He's like, "Who's fine? Don't worry about it. It's just a fish." And he keeps rowing away. And you see this
Hey, yo!
you see this burlap sack kind of start floating for a few seconds. And wait, I'll ask everyone to roll initiative. As you see this burlap sack start floating, and you hear as it starts to slowly sink.
Uh-huh. I'm not a good swimmer. How are we gonna do this?
How does swimming like affect movement?
If you're proficient, if you have swim speed, it's regular. If you don't have swim speed, it counts as difficult terrain, and you can hold your breath for 1 plus your con modifier minutes. So quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Yarrick, you can go first.
He looks at it. How deep is it right now?
You can't see the bottom.
No. How can I see like how far down the burlap sack is going?
For this round, for the whole 6 seconds, you guys can just see the top of it as it is descending.
All right.
Like just the
I'm
handle of it.
gonna. Yeah, I'm going to. What does bringing my boat up closer cost like an action?
Bringing what up, sorry?
My boat closer to it.
No, that's just movement. I'll count this movement. You guys get the same movement as your like moving speed as being able to drive the boat.
Okay. I'll move 30 feet. I don't only have to go that far. I'll go 11 feet over. So I can get closer to it.
Don't ask me how that just happened.
Yeah. Why is it 11? I'll say 10, right? And then I assume my remaining 20 feet of movement, right?
Mhm.
I can just barely see. Is it within like my reach? Could like reach into the water and grab it, or no?
If you want to
Grab.
like lean in and go to grab it, you need to roll pretty high on your dexterity.
Nah, I'm just gonna hop in.
Okay. So you guys see Yark
Mhm.
jump into the water.
And that took 5 feet of movement, so I have 15 feet of movement left.
Okay.
I'll try and grab him.
Kate, you're able to grab onto it, but now you're just sitting there kind of swimming with this burlap sack, and it feels quite solid. What do you want to do with it?
Is it like does it feel like there's a weight of a person there? Like, is it moving?
It's hard to tell because it's underwater and it's buoyant, but it is most definitely feels potentially like a person.
Yeah. I'm going to come back into my boat, and I'll like try and pull it not like
Are you,
onto the boat,
are,
but like hold it to the side.
so you're gonna go and like grab onto the boat, and are you trying to get up while holding it, or what are you doing?
I'm getting onto the boat while I have the burlap sack in my other hand, but I'm not like pulling it up. I'm just
Okay,
pulling myself up
that's
while
good.
having the burlap in my other hand.
That's a strength check. You need to beat a 15 to pull yourself up with one hand while
True.
holding the sack.
True, but wouldn't the stack be buoyant?
You literally are trying to pull yourself onto a boat with one hand. Do you know how hard that is?
Fair. Fair.
And while also holding a person. Potential person.
I'll try, but I'm not gonna succeed probably.
Kate, you're not able to pull
Yeah.
yourself with that one hand. You are, however, still holding onto it and sitting in the water.
Yeah. I'll ask Laddie, Aaliyah, can you come get this thing?
And Aaliyah, it's your turn.
Um, okay. Can our boat move forward?
Where do you want to go to?
I want to go right kind of next to in between these two boats, like so that way I could either jump into like the boat with Bluto, or I could jump into like a Yarik's boat.
Like this?
Yeah. And I will help Yarik in this moment. So I'll jump over here and go to reach in and try to grab the sack that he's holding
Mhm.
and try to yank it up.
Okay, roll strength on advantage because there's 2 of you now. Just
Okay.
straight up strength. It's 14 for you. Because it's awkward to try and lean over the boat. Nice! You are able to pull this sack. And it is now up and in.
Cool. Am I able to like open it and see what's inside?
Sure. So as you pull it up, you can hear like definitely someone's freaking out. And you go to open it up, and coming out from it
War room.
is a girl that looks like this. And she's kind of freaking out. She's like, what? She looks around, looks at you, looks at the dog. The dog kind of scares her, but then quickly looks towards the guy in the other boat. And she simply says, "You motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking kill you!" And she looks like she's about 12 years old.
Do we recognize
Oh.
her?
You don't recognize her. She looks Vistani.
I
Girl.
just looked to the other guy.
It's like, I'm sorry. We're gonna need to talk about why you were in this sack. What?
After we kill that motherfucker. Don't let, if I get my hands on him, I swear. And it is his turn, and he's going to be drunkenly like, oh my god, swimming, trying to get this boat away from you guys. And that's his turn. He's like, it's fine, guys, it's fine. I'll leave. And Laddie, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on him.
Holy fuck. Okay, roll the hit.
Actually, I'm a cast. What kind of condition is the boat in?
It's a regular boat.
I mean, if Guiding Bolt hits the boat, does it do damage enough to sink it or cause it to take in water?
Most certainly.
All right, I'm going to shoot at the boat.
Okay. Just roll the hit. You just need a 10. Nice. You're able to make a hole. And he goes, no. And he's starting to grab a bucket, and he's trying to get all the water out. And his boat, as he's trying so hard to keep the water out, it just keeps flowing and rushing in. He's like, what have you done? I didn't do anything, I swear. And anything else?
So that is my action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to start paddling my boat toward his boat. Is that part of my movement or action?
movement. Your action was the guiding bolt, and you could still move.
Yeah. So move me up to his boat, or as far as I can move on my turn.
Okay.
Thank you. That'll be it.
Cool. Yark. The boat looks kind of full.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to reach over into the boat, grab my gun, and I teleport into his boat.
Misty step.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As I have my gun, I am at him and I say, "Calm down. Come with us. We're gonna get to the bottom of this nonsense. Do not resist."
What do you mean? I didn't do anything. He starts to look really tired. It's too much, and he was exhausted from trying to get all the water out, and he just falls back and passes out.
I'm gonna like pick him up and toss him into Laddie's boat.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll assist him.
cool. Yeah, you guys don't need to roll for it because of the assist. Perfect. And
And
we're
I'm gonna start.
out
I'm
of turn
sorry.
order. We're out of turn order.
Yep. I'm gonna start rowing the boat that's sinking, just to try and get as close to shore as possible. Then I'll just swim the rest of the way.
Yeah, sure. And we could say you guys do make it back, but the whole time, Aaliyah, she is trying. She at first she's like trying to start rowing towards Bluto. She's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this motherfucker.
Okay, okay. Let's get back to shore and then we can decide what's gonna happen. We've been hired to try to find this guy, and you know, it's just, I don't know, man. This is a lot. I wasn't expecting to find a girl in a sack. Why? uh, you're you're like really young. Were there other people traveling with you?
I'm not that young. I'm way older than some of the other ones at my camp. I was just, doing my thing in the forest, and this guy fucking kidnaps me. What a jerk. All fucking Valakians, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna get out the boat.
And she does too. And she sits
Come on
there,
out.
arms crossed, foot tapping, waiting for him to come.
Let's go a little bit further into shore, We can let's have a nice chat about what's going on. So you were just in the forest and this dude kidnaps you. How long ago did this happen?
2 nights ago. He kept me in that fucking tent attached to a rope.
That's so creepy. Oh my gosh.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I swear to God, this guy's been drunk the whole time, and all he ever said is he's going to sacrifice me to the lake, and just wait, he's waiting for the best moment. I just think he's a horrible fisherman. He can't catch a thing. Not once this whole time did he catch a fish. And he thinks sacrificing me will help him.
Yeah, I don't think there are really any fish in this lake. Yeah, that's wild. I understand why you want to kill him, but I think if you do that, it's just going to lead to a lot more issues. Might be best, like, you're free now. Enjoy your freedom. Go back to your camp. Sure, there's people missing you.
Oh, no. He doesn't threaten to kill me and attempt to murder me and get away with it. I think we should take him to my camp. If you guys come with me, we have treasure for you. They'll gladly give you some. They're probably looking for me right now. Let's take him, and we can punish him in the Vistani way, she says with an evil grin.
No
Okay,
thanks. I'm not interested. As I
yeah, that's
take like a cup of water and just dash it into Bluto's face and try and sober him up and wake him up.
Yeah, that seems like quite an aggressive reaction. Very understandable why you'd be so aggressive. But once again, there are people who are actively looking for him as well. So I think it's just going to cause a lot of trouble. for your camp if you bring him there.
Oh, no one will know he's there. And
Are you sure about that?
he can't just get away with this. He tried to kill me for no reason.
I don't think he should get away with it, but maybe we'll bring him back to Vallaki and he'll stand trial there for
He won't stand trial. He'll be celebrated.
what?
Us Valakians, or us Vistani, we hate Vallaki, and Vallaki hates us. If you tell them that he tried to do this to me, they won't care. He needs to be punished. He needs to be taken back to my camp. They cannot come
Wake
here.
up. Wake up, you drunkard, as I dash him
He's just
more water in his face.
he's like basically
Get
still
up.
passed out.
You
He's
huh? Are
he-
you cut out?
he's basically passed out, and you try and pick him up, and you do like pick him up, limp sack of shit as you carry him, and as soon as you let go, he just falls. Here.
Look, little lady, I'm not trying to get involved with your Vallaki Vistani feud. I just came here because a man was missing.
Well, he tried to kill me, so I deserve justice.
Yeah, but this is more like revenge, and revenge is kind of a cycle. And I just get the feeling that this is going to end quite poorly.
Fine.
Remind me out of character. Why were we looking for him in the first place? I forgot.
So two people told us he was missing. One was the barkeep, and the second was the captain of the guard told us he was missing. And so I don't want to get on the captain of the guard's bad side right now.
Right. This is one of our
Yeah.
gigs for Burgermaster, so it's kind of like I think we got to bring him in to Vallaki at least, and then
Wow. So
we can bring you back to your camp.
I-
Assist you to get back to your camp if you would like.
I don't need your help. You guys are letting this man get away with attempted murder simply because I'm a Vistani and he's a drunkard that thinks sacrificing me to a lake will give him fish. And here I was trying to give you guys treasure from my camp. You guys are unbelievable. And she starts walking
We're
away.
friends with Madame Eva,
And she gives a kick to Bluto in his gut.
I tell her.
She just kicks him super hard and then starts walking away. She just looks back. I don't give a fuck if you're friends with Madame Eva. Fuck you guys. And she keeps walking away.
Look,
That's
if you
fair.
want to kill
This
him,
kind of
that's
sucks.
the fact that I really couldn't care less.
Why don't we tie this guy's hands behind his back? I got rope, or well, he didn't try to escape, and we'll haul his ass back into Vallaki.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. And we're going to drag him basically back to Vallaki. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a kick as well. To the side, not like lethally, but like just to send the message and say, "You damn drunk, get me involved with the damn Vistani."
He's just, he's still like passed out almost, but you can tell it definitely hurt him. And cool, we're good to head back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Back to town. One sec. You guys make your way back. Why did your tokens rotate? That's strange.
I don't know. Oh, you might have had us selected and then you did your mouse wheel. That could have been it.
I don't know. So you walk to the front and you are carrying Bluto. And the cards will see this. You found him! What incredible! Come inside. We can skip the paperwork for today. Let us go inside. They look all excited.
Awesome.
Why is he tied up? Untie him.
Oh, we just were worried about him running off. He seemed like he had had a lot to drink.
We, we'll take him from here.
Sounds good.
And they untie him and you need to stop drinking so much as they escort him back inside.
What about the kidnapping charges and an attempted murder?
Oh, what do you mean? Did he try and do that? To who?
A
A
little bit.
young girl in the woods.
Why would he do that?
It's something
Not
about
sure.
sacrificing them to catch fish. Sacrificing her to the lake is what the girl said.
Okay, well, if that's the case, are you sure this is true?
100%. I would not lie to you.
Well, we're going to have to question him once he sobers up, I guess. Guards will take him to the back. And you can see, instead of taking him to the house, they start taking him elsewhere. Well, I can't believe he would do something like that. I mean, yes, he's a drunkard, but there's no way he would do that to one of his friends or someone else in this area.
It was a young
Yeah, I'm not
Vistani
gonna.
girl.
I'm not gonna. No, 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 no.
A
When you try to
Vistani?
say that, I come.
I'm gonna tell him. The young Vistani girl.
Wait. Guards, wait! You're telling me it was a Vistani guard he did this to?
Yeah.
Guards, take him home. Listen, the Vistani are not to be trusted. We don't care if he did that to her.
Yeah, it says under his breath. Why'd you have to go and do that?
Listen, he might have done that to a Vistani girl, but the Vistani would have done that to us. You don't even know the horrors.
That was the laddie.
Yeah, I know. He's just saying this in general. You don't know the horrors of what they've done to us. Perhaps we have done similar things to them, but they've done worse. And they are tied with S-Man. All of them are destined to be our enemies. So, I know that you might think it's bad, but it's fine. Don't worry about him. We'll take him from here. We'll make sure he's okay.
I can't disagree with you. It's just that such an awful thing to get us involved with the Vasani.
Yes.
And to be fair, she was only 12 years old.
Well, I apologize that you had to meet those Vistani. Even if it was a little girl, I don't care, honestly. Anyways, welcome to town. You guys are fine on the papers for today. You are actually working for us, so we will allow you to enter without the papers while you are employed. So, welcome in. And welcome back to Velaki.
What time is it now?
Let's say it's like 5 o'clock.
Okay. Perhaps we can go back to our rooms at the tavern and just sync up a little bit before we head out to the morning at the church and the funeral.
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna stop at Blinsky's on the way to pick up my doll repair.
Okay.
On that one he's repairing for me.
Okay.
On the way back to the tavern.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask Blinsky, that doll that looked like a friend of ours.
What of it?
The customer that picked it up, he wouldn't happen to be the captain of the guard, Isaac.
Oh, you know I cannot tell you that.
Insight. I'm gonna see if I can. When I told him that, I'm trying to see if he gave off any sign that, you know. I'm trying to see if he's lying.
Get roll an insight. You're not sure.
Okay. And I'll pick up my doll.
Okay. Thank you for the work there. It should be good as new. It is an older model, but it is still quite nice. Perhaps in a few years you could sell it for a lot more. It'll be antique. My works are the best works. Anyways, come back again if you ever need anything.
Okay, I'll go ahead and leave.
Cool.
We'll head back to the tavern.
Cool.
Yep.
And I'll make sure I grab everyone and say, we're going up to our rooms.
Are you setting foot in the main area at all, or
I think not yet. I think I want to beeline straight upstairs because I'm like, we need to talk.
where is? Why am I missing a token? Oh, he's right there. Why do you give off so much light? Oh,
We're glowing.
because you had a lantern attached to you prior when we were at, I believe, the Death House, and I didn't change that. Welcome back to the tavern. Do you guys just go straight upstairs, or do you step foot in the main area here?
I'd like to go straight upstairs.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
Yeah, I am gonna cast message on the two of you. Multiple times to get the message across.
Yeah,
And
I pull
I
all
just
of us. While he's doing this, I pull all of us into mine and Laddie's room.
yeah. And I tell you, I'm sure you've I'm sure you've gotten familiar with the captain of the guard. And it is the reason why this place is has so much false positivity is the people they fear for their lives. Ezek helps the Baron rule this place with an iron fist, and any potential dissent is crushed. And he's kind of like looking down, and I said, even uh, even I participated in it briefly, just so I could earn his trust. But I don't think this man is fit to rule this place. He made me whip someone he set up to make it feign as though he was trying to uh, make death threats. He's
Do
keeping
you
him in that room, and I have a hunch that on the day of the festival, he's gonna make an example out of him.
Well, that's dark. Do you tell us about what Udo said about how there was rumors that his family won through a false election?
Wait, what? A false election? I
That
don't
was one of
remember
the
that.
things that Udo said to you, but we weren't there for it. So,
Oh, I completely missed that, but then yeah, I would share that.
okay. So then I'll share that one of the things that Captain Isak wanted us to do was to basically kind of get on the good side of this lady Wachter. And she's like the political opposition. And he said that her family had been the political opposition to his for a really, really, really long time. So she would be the person to confirm if that's true or not.
I know we're just visitors here, and it's not our place to intervene, but the people here don't seem to be happy under his rule, and I fear, based on what you told me about the dolls with Arena, and under these certain circumstances, I don't think Arena would be safe here.
This place is weird, man.
Yes, and they seem to have a generation of punishment. The father commits a crime, and their children are punished.
So, do you think that this Lady Voctor person is a good person and we're working for the wrong side?
I don't know. I don't think we'll know that until we meet her. It could be that there's just like everybody sucks here. But I don't think that the type of framing so that of someone so that you can make an example of them, that's kind of wild. That's pretty aggressive. There's a lot of things that are just weird about this town. Like there's the whole thing about the holy ground that was false. There's the doll thing that's been going on. There's the dude that's locked up. Honestly, I was pretty freaked out from the donkey heads, which by all means seems pretty tame at this point.
Yes, well, I don't know about this lady, if she'll be good or bad, but she can't be that much worse. I mean, she can't be, yeah, much worse. He had me, to be more specific. He wanted me to whip Udon to prove my loyalty, and I did to prove my loyalty. Although I didn't go all out on him, I made it look like I was hurting him. But once the Baron left, I healed him with the potion and had a chat with him.
I'm curious, is the door open or closed?
Closed.
This is through
I would have
messaging
closed
anyway.
it.
Okay, you start to hear footsteps coming up the staircase.
I'll go up to the door. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody goes to knock. Like we're gonna like shh. Someone gonna knock on our door.
You hear two sets of footsteps, and you hear Irina giggling.
Yeah, I look at the direction of the door, a bit on edge.
I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna make sure that she's with Ismark.
Okay, you open it, look outside, and you see her holding hands with Vasily. She's laughing and he's smiling, and she looks at you and looks shocked, and she just goes shh. She's like putting her finger on her lips, like don't tell my brother, basically, as she pulls him into the room ahead.
Aaliyah can't hide her expression. It's just like eyes wide, jaw dropped, staring at this.
And she pulls him into the room.
Yark is just frowning.
I look back. I'm like, do we tell Ismark?
I think we should. I don't like the way he looks at her.
I'm gonna be honest. If like the doll thing hadn't happened today, I would have been like super pumped for her. But the doll thing's freaking me out.
Whoa! When you said the donkey head seems tame now, I laughed so hard.
So many weird things have happened. This town is freaky.
And actually, we can pause it there. You guys see Irina with Vasily, the mysterious stranger who she seemed to be chummy with now, pulling him into a room as he's smiling and laughing with her. And yeah, we'll pause it there.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yay, political intrigue in Barovia. Everything fucking sucks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, where's the spreadsheet at?
Oh, there was a link set in the chat.
It's in notes in your Wednesday resources. Or, wait, resources or notes?
It's in resources.
Yeah, Wednesday resources.
Okay.
Go ahead, edit however you like, add stuff, whatever. Be as creative as you'd like. It's collaborative, so.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
I got a jet. I have another session coming up, so thank you so much for coming. You guys are awesome. Hopefully, again, I'll say it. Hopefully, we get another person. If not, potentially I could find someone that's in another one of my sessions that would want to go through another playthrough. That we won't have to explain what has happened up to now. They would obviously know what's to come, but anyone that I've had in my games is pretty good for not metagaming if they do repeat games.
And if that doesn't work, you can just have us level up again to be prepared.
We'll see about that. All right, I got a jet. Thank you so much for coming. If you have any input, positive or negative, give me a message, and I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.